Welcome everybody to episode. What the fuck episode is this? 18?
19.
19?
Are you gonna
Jesus.
start counting? When are you gonna start counting?
Oh no, bro.
God
I
damn!
lost track.
You're the math doer here.
Episode
math doers.
19 of In Times of Peace. I'm Lapis, your DM, and once again I'm joined by my lovely players. Aside from Danny DeVito being in his 80s and Raven thirsting over Pedro Pascal, I do not believe that we have any announcements for today. That was the word, and fucking finally found it.
Love that man.
Alright, relax.
Oh, and I apologize to all of you watching on stream. I have not had a lot of time to publish the episodes. I'm gonna be getting that done as soon as I can. Finals week, that kind of stuff. But without any further ado,
Yeah, we'll get 2 episodes a week.
well, to catch up at this point, I'm gonna have to. So yes, I'm gonna do two episodes a week until we catch up.
It's like Christmas.
Exactly. A little treat for those of you who are like me and Jiro, finishing up the your school year.
And
Christmas in near July.
expect new In Times of Peace character tidbits.
Yes.
The scripts are all written up.
Let's go.
And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into tonight's episode of In Times of Peace. I'm not going to change the music for a very specific reason today, but last we left off, newly into the kingdom of Arventhal. You explored towns, dungeons, and even found a lair belonging to that of the Covenant of Blood. While finding no leads on the Covenant, and meeting with Aniarch, who, after revealing he had been punished for improperly carrying out a quote-unquote deal with Weaver for the Inferni Mycelia, payment was to be due. In which many questions were answered, and Weaver got a nice set of robes. And as you made your way back to the city of Teldiris, you've been looking around through the rubble of Commodibli's home, learning that he did in fact escape, going and having cake at the diner, at the little bakery, and exploring the town, learning of sort of recent attacks from ogres. As you all reconvened, Artminas sort of circling the bookshop a block away. The sound of war drums can be heard in the distance. As all of you may join me over here.
Scared.
A map?
A map?
You forgot the preload!
I did preload.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
Shoulder,
my
my fault,
goodness.
friend.
Lapis, you have outdone yourself with this map.
I took what you suggested and added more detail. Guys, I figured out how to make potholes on a road in Incarnate. It's amazing.
The lighting is fucking superb.
That is
The
great.
lighting is pretty great.
Yeah, Weaver, you sitting up in the tavern, you
Oh,
just
yeah.
hear boom, 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 boom. Artminas, you would hear this as well from where you are at the circling the library.
Can we hear where it's coming from?
Yes, you would all know it's coming from the North Road. So for you guys, right here on the thing,
Where?
this direction is north.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Weaver's gonna,
What the fuck?
rush down as he hears the drums and come back outside.
Artminas, what are you doing? Are you continuing to...
I'm gonna go to the library.
Are you just staying out of this?
I don't know. I'll see what goes on if I'm needed.
And as you come out, you see Ivory standing there with Yalder and everyone else except for Artminas. Ivory and Yalder each holding a plate with some cake on it.
Eating cake while watching.
Ivory holding two, as you sort of look towards the north and you see what looks like a group of silhouettes on the horizon. Maybe a couple of minutes out. See a single glowing lantern leading the charge. As you see what looks like about 10 hulking beasts,
Oh my god.
ogres.
All right.
Looks
Where's
like our
Artminas?
targets?
Does anyone know where he
Oh,
is?
shit.
Mm,
Did Artminas
Did
say
he
where
say?
he was going?
No.
I don't think so.
I have no clue.
Okay.
All
Who
right.
knows?
I'm not sure why the orcs are here, but
Ogres.
I'm not sure why the ogres were here, but surely they're not here for any good reason.
Well, the war drums give that away.
Yes.
Oh, there's a pretty hefty penny for their heads.
All right.
How much did you say?
I think it was 500 for the
Yeah.
one.
500?
I think it was.
Oh, man. Well, as much as I would like to ignore this fight, since it's not really our fight to be had, there is money in it.
Abiel, do you think you could use your magic to contact Artminas?
I
I think Artminas knows this is happening and doesn't give a shit.
Dude, I'm gonna break.
Well,
the
we
door.
don't know where he went. So
I know
I'm
we
just trying
don't.
to,
That's true.
you know.
if I do, I will be a little short on.
You would be down a spell slot, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it would be
I-
best for Abiel to save his strength for the fight to come. I'm sure wherever Abiel is, he'll come to our aid.
You may not pass.
I'm really out of it today. My bad!
We know
They're
what
the
you meant.
same
True.
person. What do you mean?
They're the same
They're
person.
both blue.
Exactly. Everyone knows Abiel is blue.
Yeah, he's sad.
La peace.
Hmm.
Can I travel down these side streets to get closer to like over here?
To where the group is? Yeah.
I'm gonna go down across.
Okay.
Here.
You
Right here.
can make your way. As you hear,
And I'm gonna hide. I'm
march.
gonna take active action.
make a stealth check.
That's
How
a
they all
16.
doing?
You make your way and you hide up against a wall as you hear the boom, boom from the footsteps. The doom, 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 doom.
How far away are they now?
They get up to about right here.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
They're just
shit.
here now.
As they start walking up, and you hear from the one with the lantern, you hear, "Your doom has come. Ransack the place. Take the gold and their food.
Do you have a...
I don't.
Those you find."
No.
What was
Yeah,
the
I-
first word he said?
May I cast a spell?
What's your spell?
Fireball.
Well, I was gonna say we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Great.
think you're gonna be doing
What
any
was that-
ransacking today.
Lapis, what was the first bit of words that the ogre said?
Yeah. I have
It was,
no idea.
Something your doom has come.
hark.
Oh, okay.
Lapis,
I just wanna
I
make sure
want to DM
He didn't
on
say
something.
a name.
Hmm.
It's like 15.
Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta roll initiative. That's the thing I gotta do. Wait, was I supposed to do it it automatically wait.
Yeah, it automatically does advantage.
I knew it! I got 13 anyway.
Alder got a 16.
Run, Yalder, run.
I called him Alder.
Alder.
Hmm.
Pookie, what's your message?
Wait, it's not. There we go.
You've asked me this question and I told you no.
I know, I'm gonna ask you every single time.
I'm gonna
We
just
have a
start
level up.
ignoring it.
I hate you!
All right.
Ooh. These
So-
guys are kind of ugly.
I love this playlist, by the way. I called it On the Fields of Battle.
Wait, oh my god. I'm looking
Wait,
at the initiative rolls. Why did we all roll Dookie?
We did.
Lapis.
Hmm.
Does sneak attack apply to reaction attacks like opportunity attack and stuff like that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's anything that you have advantage.
You can.
Dick.
It counts as a different turn, so you can use it.
So,
You just can't use it twice in the same turn.
at the top of initiative, these four, by the way, Artminas, they're gonna make a perception check to see if they notice you.
They all four turn to you, Artminas. They see you.
Dude, I'm down. I'm down to jump somebody.
They all fail. Gotta
Stupid.
roll a fourth one.
Stupid
fail.
stinkies. They're
So,
blind as.
first up is these two, as they're going to move over here.
Start stealing the potatoes.
Dude, I swear to God, if this guy steals the lobster card, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Don't worry, I'm protecting it with my life.
No, me too, bro. They want
And
to touch the
it's-
lobster chart, they're gonna meet my blade.
It's going to huck a javelin at. We'll say Ivory.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Weaver's
fun.
the It's over.
That is a 19 to hit.
No, fuck off.
Does that hit?
No,
What's your AC?
19.
Then that means it hits.
Oh, that does hit.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
Oh my god, I did
it's-
not
it
know
beats it.
that. Okay.
Beats
yeah,
it.
no, that hits. That hits.
All right. No.
No,
Oh, that's-
please.
So Ivory, that's 13 points of piercing damage as you see this thing reach into like this rope belt of it, and it just embeds in your shoulder blade.
There goes my 13 hit temp points.
Why did you get 13?
Oh my!
We all have
Because,
13.
she ate the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
I
ate
got
some-
one. What?
Didn't we eat the food with the guy
Yeah.
with Aniarch?
We also have
Oh.
the same amount of temp hit points.
Except
I
for
didn't
I
realize
Weaver.
that.
I think someone. Yeah, Artminas didn't eat the food. I remember that.
I did eat the
specifically.
food. I didn't eat
We
the food
also,
at the
I think,
start.
got temp hit points from cake at the bakery.
Yeah,
so
that's why I was
Except for
confused.
couple
Because
of us
Weaver
have
didn't get
slightly
any.
Yeah,
more.
you got the one from the cake at the bakery.
I
Yeah.
must have not heard you say the Aniarch food because I did eat the food after we trusted him.
Trust is
Okay,
a strong
and then
word.
this one's gonna run over here to Weaver.
Artminas.
And he's gonna whack you with a great club.
Mhm.
That's a 10.
Oh my God.
It does
I
not
believe
hit.
that hits. Dang it. I tried.
It's a.
Oh well.
I have an 18.
This
I
one
thought he was
here is gonna stand here. He's gonna throw a javelin at Weaver. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Careful,
Right.
Weaver.
Sucks.
That is going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
Alright, not bad.
As you get a javelin just straight into your femur.
Any bad?
Not his other leg. No.
No, it's the crippled one.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's okay.
It's
the
fine.
other
It
one-
didn't even break my actual hit points, so yeah, it should be fine.
Oh, dang it. I meant to... Right here. And this one's gonna run up and go to smash down on you with the Great Club. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Ah, yeah, that fucking hits.
That's actually booty cheeks. That's 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you've got one ugly mug, let me tell you.
As as this thing just slams down on your other shoulder with this club.
You're telling me I have a javelin in one shoulder and the other one just got fucking fucked by a club?
Yes.
God damn, bro, they're fucking beating me up
Next
today.
up is Yalder.
Yalder, fuck him up! Use your...
Elder.
Yalder's gonna like look at them. He pulls out his he's like holding his spear. He's like, and then he sees the one next to you. And
Brother, this is the Marvel Rivals fucking menu intro.
he's gonna cast Scorching Ray with a circlet of blasting on this one.
Wait, we
So-
can't.
Fuck him up, Yelder.
So that's gonna be +5 to hit on all three of these. That's a 24.
Oh, hell yes, Yalder, coming in clutch!
A 17. And a dirty 20.
Once again, my
damn.
good.
Oh my god, I love it. I love him.
So that's gonna be 6d6 fire damage. That's 17 points of fire damage on that one ogre, which I believe was this
Hell
one.
fucking yes.
Okay, I think that's all he's gonna do.
Fuck yeah, Yalder. He's great. I love our bold mascot.
Yeah, I was feeling that song.
Listen, we had to listen to that song while Yalder fucking cooked.
No, that's it. That's all the Alder's gonna do. Charlotte and Weaver, it's their turns.
Yippee! Wombo
Um,
combo time.
Would I be reading and I get flanking right here?
If
Or do
you
I have
moved
to
over
be,
there,
like, right here?
yes.
Okay.
If you moved there, then yes.
Hmm.
Good to know. Okay.
You have the...
I'm gonna let Weaver do his shit first.
You got this, Weave.
I got a little bit more thinking to do. Actually, never mind. Yeah, I need a cube. 30-foot cube.
What are you doing, Wall of Force?
No. How do I remove things I put? I always forget.
You click on it and then hit delete. Or sorry, backspace. So you click on like the icon and then hit backspace.
Thank
There
you.
go. Wait a second. There you go. There.
Just trying to
There
get
you
one
go.
more in it. Works.
Then
That's possible. I mean, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I'm not
this
gonna go
was,
for
this
that.
would be about the best you could get.
What do you get?
Oh no, this.
Oh,
Hold on. Wait. I think. Yeah. No. Never mind. I don't think that works. I don't think you can get all 4 in that.
Miles,
think
you can
three's
get
the max
4
right
in
here.
a. I can get 4 in a fireball over here.
what's the radius for fireball again?
20 feet.
20.
30 foot? 20 feet.
That's
There you go.
That's
That's four right there.
that works.
Yeah, this
Alright,
should work.
yeah, I'm gonna cast fireball right there.
Yep, that would hit all of them.
They
'cause
all
of them
need
are
to give me
square.
dex saving throws.
Okay, let me get a feel of who those 4 are. So we'll say, okay, you're that one. Dex save for him. 18.
Yeah, that one works. That one saves.
Okay. Orc. Or sorry, ogre.
Calling these motherfuckers orcs gotta be racism somehow.
That's an 8.
Fuck him up, Weaver.
That was almost a natural 20, and it went down to a 7. And then the last one is a 15.
Yeah, so all of them but one succeed.
Jesus.
I'm
God.
sorry, all fail.
All of them fail?
All of
All
them
of them
fail
but
except
one.
one.
Oh.
At
okay.
18.
I was like,
18.
I was confused there. I was like,
It would have failed if I kept my grimoire, but I didn't. Alright, and they're gonna take 27 fire damage.
Damn. That's not that bad, actually. 13 for the one that succeeded.
And I'm also
27, and 27. Okay.
that should be hold up. Yeah, that will be my turn.
All right. So, Charlotte is gonna go ahead and she's gonna. Oops, I did not mean to do that. She's gonna run and jump off this lobster cart, and while she does that, she's gonna bonus action activate the Ring of Invisibility. So let me see if I can find the.
Bonus action?
Yeah, I can bonus action magic items.
That's
Thief.
crazy.
That's
Where
a
the
thief
fuck
ability.
is the invisible thing? Is that not a condition on Foundry?
It is. It is a condition. Oh,
I got it. Oh, there it is. I found it. All right. And as she jumps from the lobster cart to where she is now, she whispers to Ivory and Weaver, "I got your backs." And she's gonna go ahead and make her first attack on this one to the top left of her, the one that's also fighting Ivory.
okay. I would say you'd have advantage.
I have advantage because I'm invisible. Let's
Yeah.
go, baby! That's what I like to see! That's
Is
what
that
I
a
like
crit?
to see! It's a natural 20! My first
Let's go.
session!
God
Oh
damn.
my god. Lapis.
I'm gonna fucking down.
That's going to be a lot of damage. Oh, no. 12 to 6?
56 piercing damage on this one guy alone.
Get a load of this guy.
That was the one that
So
Galder shot. Charlotte,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
She jumps from the lobster cart, whispers to Ivory and Weaver, I got your backs. And she just fucking slits the throat of this one ogre, and it falls over dead.
Yeah, just
Holy shit!
Our rogue's actually doing things.
That's
it was this
not
one,
it.
right?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Oh, he hella dead,
Okay.
bro.
The rogue's
That was a
doing
lot
things,
of-
guys. I feel like a proud dad.
Yeah, he's dead.
I still have a dagger attack,
Oh my god.
and I'm gonna attack the one that's fighting Weaver.
Okay. If you nat 20 again, okay,
18.
that
I
hits.
wish.
I was gonna say, if you nat 20 twice,
How the fuck did I just? Okay, that's 8.
you can apply your sneak attack to that one since you didn't apply it to the other one.
I did. 12d6 is plus sneak
Oh,
attack and
okay.
vicious.
Okay.
I didn't fucking
Okay.
get the screenshot in time, but somehow the D4 was cocked. I have no idea how that's even possible.
Magic. The game was like, look, you
but
just
yeah,
did
that's-
56 damage and one shot an ogre. We need to nerf you
Yeah,
somehow.
that's 8 piercing damage on
Jesus
that one,
Christ.
and
That
that's my turn. I used up all my movement, my bonus action, and my action.
That was fucking insane.
That's pretty cool.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
My
because
God.
I did a badass stunt and jumped off the lobster
That-
cart.
The ogre in
That's-
front of
that's
me
how I got the
better
natural
not
20.
leave. All right, I'm about to mess him up.
To him, he just saw someone get deleted and then he got shanked. He's freaking out.
Yes.
Ivory, you're up.
Oh, fun. Yeah, I don't gotta kill this guy anymore.
As that ogre's freaking out, Weaver's just gonna look up at him and kind of tilt his head. Tell me, do ogres fear death?
I mean,
Good.
I'll let Weaver handle that guy.
Oh, I'm about to
Um,
mess him up so bad.
I'm gonna go over here. This guy that threw the fucking javelin, but let me.
You have the
let me-
movement speed for it?
I can tell.
Oh, your teleport. That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking ruin his life. How far can I get from here? This is right here.
That's Misty Step, and then you should have a couple more feet of movement to go to get to the other one.
Shit, bruh. Yeah, 30 feet. Oh, I forgot it
God,
measures
it feels
while I'm here.
so fucking good.
That was
critting
really
with a
fucking
vicious
insane.
short sword
Um,
and
You
sneak
crit
attack.
on your first attack roll.
yeah, what the hell?
That's the
bonus,
attack roll I've been waiting for ever since I got the
Okay.
vicious
That's
short sword. And I
disgusting.
finally got it.
bonus action. I'm gonna do the teleportation of the Raven Queen.
Okay.
How many feet is that? I kind of.
I apologize for the YouTube viewers who are gonna probably get their eardrums blown out
can't.
by that
There.
reaction.
I could teleport right there. I'll teleport right there. Cool. And I'm gonna hit this bitch with my motherfucking halberd.
Alright, whack him.
Alright, schwack him.
Whack his
Get him.
PP.
Schwack his PP. That was a 29 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. And then, awesome. Cool. 18 damage. And I'm gonna roll again. Oh. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know why I asked. And then that one is 15 damage.
By chance, did you also want to action surge?
Isn't that a bonus action?
No, it's a free
No, that's
action.
just a.
Oh, it's a
was
free
okay.
action? I could do that?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I did not know that. That's great. Good for me.
Yeah, second
have
wind is a
three.
bonus action.
Ah, I have 3 actions of this now. That's so great. Okay, then I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Where the fuck is that? There it is. Cool.
So you get 2
And
more
I'm gonna,
attacks.
I'm gonna hit him 2 more times. With my
Alright.
halberd. That was a fucking natural one. Does a 14 hit?
Despite it being a natural one, a 14 would still hit.
Yippee! Alright,
kinda
that's a 12.
Okay. He's looking
And
bloody.
then does a 29 hit? Yeah.
Yes, 29
I'm gonna. That's a 14.
He's not looking great. As you
if
just slash, just chopping him at his back.
With action search, does it just restart my turn? I can get a bonus action, or no?
You just get an
Okay.
extra action.
Okay, I get an extra action. Gotcha. Cool. Great. Yeah. Surprise, fucker. Anyways.
I'm so surprised I'm keeping track of where these fucking ogres are. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. And as your turn ends, it's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me.
This one, no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Damn.
He's gonna. He's gonna reach into this cart and grab the chest and throw it at you.
Oh
Can I
my
catch
goodness.
it?
That's a 14 to hit, so that misses.
Can I catch it? I want to catch it.
I'll say, it'll take your reaction, but make a acrobatics check.
Oh.
Acrobatics. Be cool if you said. It's 14.
You reach out to grab it, but you can't quite get a hold on it. Like, it almost pulls you down. And then you just quickly let go,
Damn.
not wanting to slam into the concrete.
Yeah, probably. It would have been great if I could just catch that chest.
And it like shatters and expensive cloth goes scattering into the road.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Next is gonna be this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Damn, bro. They all want a piece of me.
He's gonna whack your pee-pee.
Whack my
That's a dirty 20 to hit. You are resistant to the damage, at least.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that hits.
That resisted. So the full damage would have been 14. Resisted, it's 7.
Is that the worst? Is that the worst you can do?
No. Artminas, you're up, and Aviel, you're on deck.
Fuck, I'm
Can I
up,
stealth up to
Artminas.
these guys?
Do what?
Can I stealth up to these guys?
You
mean-
can try.
They failed their perception checks already.
Yeah.
They're pretty stupid. I
I was gonna start
I'm-
boxing them.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
Shove your fist up his ass.
Also, because you're hidden, you get advantage.
Oh, well, let me roll it again. 24 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. As you run out
So-
and punch him in the back of in the side of the knee.
That's booming blade, so 1d8 plus 5. Not that much damage. Plus another d8. That's 10 damage, and then I'm gonna extra attack. Do that now. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
12 damage. $18 damage total.
18. Okay. He's
I'm-
looking bloodied.
I'm going to bonus action Blade Ward.
All right. All right. Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right, Aviel, you're up.
I'm I'm gonna use my heavenly wings to fly 30 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Such a baddie, bro. I'm gonna freak out.
And then I'm gonna summon my spiritual weapon right
Oh my god. Did you ever send me that, by the way?
Yeah, I've sent it to you multiple times.
You gotta go look, Lapis.
I can't search by, like, what pictures he sent me, because he sent me so many pictures.
It should be easy to just scroll through and find.
Lapis, if you want, you can set Aviel's elevation.
And?
Just to keep. Yeah, if you click on his token, let me use my. If you click on his token, the left. The number on the left, you could change that to 30.
Hey, you can do that. That's
Just to
crazy.
keep track of how
Gray, did you
high up into
did
the
you by
air.
chance put your holy weapon in? There it is. All right. Token stamp. Come on, token stamp.
Brief intermission as we create token on the fly.
Yeah, as I be a not dumbass. Forgetting everything my players send me for all of eternity.
You're doing your best. Damn!
I want it to be. Okay. And we're gonna spiritual weapon.
I hath returned.
I didn't know you left.
My bad.
No, she stayed gone.
Alright, what's happened?
Gray summon spiritual weapon.
Ooh. Good job.
And he's
Neither
flying.
Sheet. Prototype.
You can fly?
Yeah,
Yeah. Assign
he's an
token.
Asimar.
They fly now?
I forgot he's...
Mm,
I don't know how.
You don't care now.
He has wings.
Configure ownership. There we go.
I'm never looking over there.
I am. All the time.
Where is it,
Every
Gravy?
day.
Right
Right
there.
here.
I'm not looking at his back. I'm looking at the front.
Oh my god, it's Avio!
Oh my god, it's
hold on.
Lumen!
It's Lumen!
No!
Not again.
They fly
Fuck,
now.
man.
Hasn't he taken enough of my soup?
Not enough, apparently.
I want to take some.
View token
My bad.
artwork. Why is the token artwork appearance? Why is it aviel.png?
Stupid.
You got this, Lapis. I believe in you. You're the king of figuring things out.
Hey, pal, you just blown from stupid time?
Yay! Is it medium or large?
He did it!
It's scimitar sized, so
Medium.
Well, all right.
I
So
don't know how.
you see as Aviel, like, sort of lets out these angelic wings. He flies up, holds out his hand, and
And
sort
I'm
of-
also gonna attack
sort
with it.
sort of burst of light comes out as a golden scimitar swings. Make the attack roll.
26.
Damn.
That hits.
And that's. Oh, man. Okay. 6 points of radiant damage.
6 points.
Ooh,
All right. And that
ooh,
was
pretty.
this guy, which Ivory was laying into. He's very hurt.
Good.
All right. Anything else, Aviel?
No, that's it.
All right. Next up is this head ogre here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
No.
Who do I want to hit?
Roll a dice.
Weaver!
You can hit me if you want to try.
You see as this ogre grabs a javelin and hucks it at Yalder.
No!
No!
I'm
Good idea.
gonna use my reaction.
Oh,
Actually, yeah, I'll use a reaction.
Okay, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
oh
Great.
yeah, no, use the reaction.
I'm going to Cube of Force. Otilux Resilient Sphere.
So, in combat, that is not how that works.
Oh wait, no, that's not a reaction. What's the reaction?
No,
There's one of them.
Your reaction, you might be thinking of
Oh,
maybe
that's
shield.
not a reaction. No.
Smiles, using a magic item like that is a action.
No. Is it?
Chronal shift.
I want to go. Fine, I'll chrono shift it.
Okay.
Protect our ball master.
That's... What's Yalder's AC?
I was
Well,
thinking
I
about
would-
shield, unfortunately.
He's commoner.
That's
it's
a
10.
14, which does hit.
What?
Damn.
Second.
Well, at least it's not a natural 20 anymore.
It's not
It was a
commoner
dirty
anymore.
20.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yalder can hang out with the big kids now.
Oh my
This
god,
might
Yalder, wait, how many hit points did Yalder have? 13 temp? Or no, yeah, 13 temp.
13
Uh,
temp.
That was 10 damage, so he's at 3 temp.
Okay.
As this ogre hucks a javelin at Yalder and it stabs into his into his abdomen, like off to the side. He's like and
He's always in
as
danger if he's hanging out with
part
us.
of the
bro.
multi-attack, this ogre is then going to huck another javelin. Let's see who he attacks.
Can't believe he wanted to attack Yalder like that. Because he's bald.
Aviel.
You hate bald people?
Aviel, that is an 8 to
Think
hit.
you can hit him up in the
He
sky?
misses.
You see as this javelin goes wide, and you just see it arc and goes down like a couple of blocks.
It's a kid.
You just hear in the distance.
Oh, my leg.
That's unfortunate.
Those friars.
It's okay, Avia will take care of it later.
Little humanoids.
You're ugly.
It's gonna be its turn. Now it's this guy. Yeah, we're just gonna whomp. It's gonna whack you.
Disadvantage.
That's a disadvantage.
Yeah.
How does this guy have disadvantage?
Is he attacking? Wait.
He's attacking you.
What? Yeah, Cloak of Displacement.
Oh shit, I forgot you had that. So
Oh, shit.
22 was the
What was
lower
the first
hit.
roll?
First roll was a 22. The second roll was a 23.
Are you fucking bullshitting me? What?
No.
What? What is this bullshit?
I'm gonna screenshot it so I can prove it to you.
Why does this all?
You don't
Dude,
need to prove
whenever
it.
they fight you fuckers, they roll low, and like the one person who has high
Gladiator-
AC, they never roll low against.
Gladiator said Yalder needs a raise. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Just
Yeah,
hanging
we
out with
can-
us, bro. He's
We can
always in
arrange
danger.
that.
I think we need to invest in some
There,
armor.
there you
for
go,
this guy.
Fly. There you go, Fly.
He
He's
has
playing-
armor.
I don't have.
He needs plate, yeah.
He's not. He does not have the strength score to wear
I'm gonna
plate.
fucking blow
Wait,
my brain.
what armor does he have?
Currently leather. I think.
All right,
studded
whatever.
leather.
I don't even care, bro.
We gotta get him studded.
Should
He
we?
has studded.
I don't even
Oh.
care, bro. I'll just
We
take
gotta
the
get him
hit.
+1.
Come on.
Oh, wait,
me,
I
and,
have
me and
resistance.
Yalder are gonna do
Never
some
mind.
push-ups in the middle of the night just to get him stronger.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
All right. So you said you're resistant.
Blade Ward.
That's right. So that's 9 points of damage, halved to 4.
Oh my temp. Oh my no, my temp. I'm at 9 temp hit points.
They took all of my 10 points
The other
immediately.
one, this one over here,
Hit.
it's gonna huck a javelin at you. That'll be a disadvantage.
It's not a disadvantage anymore because Cloak of Displacement goes away after
Oh.
you take damage.
Well, that was an 8 to attack. So,
Yeah, well, that guy sucks.
all right,
Oh,
and
there's
then
hit me.
finally, this one.
They're yumping me.
Yeah. Ivory.
Huh?
Shoom.
Oh,
It was
great.
almost a nat 20. It became a dirty 20.
Yeah, well, that sucks for me, I guess.
Okay. 9 points of piercing.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
9 points of
I'm
piercing.
literally a pincushion.
Oh,
is that-
all these like 2 or 3 foot javelins
Is
just
that
sticking out
half
of you?
or no?
No, I'm so sorry. That would go down to 4.
Cool. I almost took 41. Anyway.
That's gonna be its
Realistically,
turn.
you don't have a bunch of javelins sticking out of you, Ivory.
Can you imagine? She's
This
just
one
standing up with a
is-
javelin sticking out of her. She's like, "Ah!"
Okay, so this guy swung at you. He missed with a 17.
Cool.
I think it was this one. No. That one was this one. So he's gonna swing it. You're the luckiest fucking bastard in the world. That was almost a nat 20 on Weaver. It became a 14 to hit.
Yeah, it missed. Don't worry, I used Chronomancy IRL. I just kind of switched it.
Next one is this one. He's gonna swing an Artminas.
Ah!
That's a 23 to hit.
What are these ogres on?
Wait, isn't it when he attacks or moves that he takes damage?
Oh, which one moved?
This one, the one you'd hit with Booming Blade.
Is it attack? I don't think it's
Check.
attack.
Check, because I can't remember.
It's move. Move only.
Okay, so it was also 10 damage, but halved to 5.
Do you not have shield?
No, not anymore. Not ever since the accident.
Oh.
I'm afraid to ask.
All right, that ogre's dead. It's now Yalder's turn.
Also,
Yalder is going to pull out the javelin from his side.
Yalder, run away.
Yeah, can I tell him to take cover as a free action?
Well, here, fuck it. You see as Yalder holds up his hand at this, let's see, what's the distance? Womp, 60 feet?
Yalder, go crazy.
Is he just shooting a beam from his forehead?
No.
Shouldn't kick ho!
He's gonna hold up his hand. And he is going to... He's going to say something in Infernal. And he's going to cast Hex.
What?
Huh?
Excuse me?
What?
No, he made a pact.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna kill that devil.
I gotta go kill the devil.
And...
Oh,
is there one for Hex? Hex.
Mm.
Dooga-dooga-dooga-dooga-dooga-dooga-doo.
is that why you
I
scribbled
want to say there is
further
one.
out on the thing?
There's
Oh.
Yes!
Is that
What
why
do you-
you scribbled part of that? That's funny. That is hilarious, and I'm also stressed out of my mind.
He scribbled what
This
out?
Cannot be
Whenever I
happening.
showed Raven the stat
Stat
sheet,
sheet?
I scribbled out a giant chunk of it.
A giant chunk he just blacked out, and I'm like, that's weird. That's suspicious.
Here, I just posted it. That's what I scribbled out.
He made a pact
Who did he make a pact with? Was it
with the
guy?
devil. It's the only.
Fucking idiot.
Oh,
That's the only person
You know, we're
then going-
his dreams.
He is then going to make an attack. He's going to. Yalder's gonna go. I'll go to Miss Ivory. Eldritch Blast! And he's going to shoot the guy in front of you.
We gotta
No,
chew
no.
this man
Good
out.
game.
You're telling me we have a warlock on our team now?
The fuck we
Not for
don't.
long.
That's an 11, which just barely hits.
Oh my
Artminas.
fucking
Go Yalder.
You know what to do.
Yay!
I'm gonna need that extra
So
bag.
It's a D10 and plus a D6.
No, I'm not.
Hex.
Actually, I can't get it back.
7
free.
points of damage. You see as Gelder sort of this gentle scarlet color, like magic, sort of swirls around him and culminates in his palm, and it boom, and you see as this or this ogre, he goes to raise his club at you, Ivory, and a red beam just boom straight through his chest, like through the back, out the chest, as this guy's now dead.
What in the...
I guess pop
Yeah.
off, Yalder.
Gelder,
He's
I did it!
unbelievably surprised.
And then he's going to.
Oh shit.
He's going to get over here.
Yeah.
I'm chewing Yalder out after this.
I know nothing. I just think our bald guy randomly learned magic, so that's cool.
Charlotte, you're up. Well, Charlotte and Weaver.
Alrighty. I'm going to cast a 3rd level chromatic orb.
I won't lie, I was gonna keep that, but I was like, man, this might go a to bad.
3rd level chromatic
Chromatic
orb.
ahead.
That
Which
is
one?
a 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Which one are you hitting?
The one in front of me.
That would be a disadvantage. because
Actually,
it's a
never
ranged
mind.
attack.
I'm hitting this one.
Okay, that would hit.
All right. That is going to be. Come on, duplicate. No, really? You had to be unique this time?
24.
That's
what kind of damage?
5d8. Not a single one was a duplicate. Oh my god, that's disgusting. 24 damage.
Okay.
Fire damage.
All right.
Was that your big play?
Not really, but like,
Well, they already used Fireball.
yeah, I didn't want to cast 2 fireballs in a row.
You can Fireball next turn, though.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm so mad.
Yeah, that hits. Anything else, Weaver?
No. I'm just gonna sit here.
All right, Charlotte, you're up. Ivory, you're on deck.
How does Ivory look right now?
I've got 30. I'm good. I'm fine.
You're good. Okay.
I got 30 hit points.
Charlotte's gonna jump off this ogre's dead body towards this other one.
Okay.
And make 2 attacks.
All right. You have advantage.
Which one?
The big one. 17
Yeah.
hit.
They're both big ones.
17. He just
Short sword.
The one with the lantern.
Oh yeah, get that guy out of here.
26 piercing
26. Jesus.
and
Is I
with the
forced to do
dagger,
like
He's
with-
bloodied.
that's a 24
Hits.
for 6 piercing damage.
What is it with rogues and doing really well during normal combat? and then
Let me
boss
just
fight comes
go.
in
I think I was
nothing.
like right here. So we give me 10, which I wouldn't be able to make it. You know what? Actually, let me redo that math. It was 20. Okay, I think that's... Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action cunning. That's not cunning dash
action?
over here.
Okay.
This guy down here would have gotten by Weaver would have gotten an opportunity attack, and so would this guy that I just hit
Okay, so
Even though-
that's
but it's
a Yalder
at
roll. I think.
disadvantage.
Hold on, disadvantage. What's your AC again?
It's 17.
Okay, that's
But I can
16
parry
that
it.
misses. The other's a 16 that also misses.
No reactions costed. It's my turn.
All right, Ivory, you're up.
Okay. Well, she looks fucking surprised that this guy is dead now. I'm just gonna turn around and look at this guy. And I'm gonna hit him multiple times with my halberd. Whee. Okay,
Yep.
so 28. So 15.
15 points, okay.
15. That was a natural one. 14.
That hits.
You've rolled 2
That's-
natural ones this session.
Yeah, and I know. It's 18.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use a polearm strike to
Okay.
on this guy. With the other end of my thing, and that is a 22 to hit.
That-
And it's 10 damage.
I was wondering why it feels like my connection's going in and out. I'm hearing thunder outside.
Thunder,
Mm.
feel the thunder. Anyways, and that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is his turn. He's gonna whack you. That's an 8. Jesus.
Yeah, definitely not.
Okay, that's his turn. Next up is...
Ow. It's cold as fuck. My ankles are cold.
I think this one. Yeah, that sounds right. He's gonna yeet a javelin at you. That's a 10. Artminas, you're up.
Hi.
I'm excited to be a pincushion.
Again,
I'm gonna.
it's more like
punch-
being hit really, really hard, but it would bounce off ultimately.
I'm punching the one on the right.
I want to be a pincushion.
Okay.
You're in plate mail. You don't get
Wait,
to be
which
a
one?
plate.
This
Don't
one or
worry.
this one?
Top one.
Yeah,
This is
I guess
16 to hit.
That hits.
9.
9.
Plus
Okay.
a D8. Ding dong.
6. Okay. He's really looking bad.
And then I'm gonna punch the one on the bottom.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Natural. Oh my god. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Get
It's
him.
11 to crit. 11 crit damage, and then 2d8. 14 for moving blade.
He's bloodied and then immediately looking really bad as well.
And then I'm going to walk away.
That's going to be 2 attack rolls against you. Are they disadvantage?
Yes.
A natural 1, I'm not rolling the second dice for it, and 15 is the lower. Yeah.
It doesn't hit anyway.
Yep, both miss.
And then I'm gonna hide behind these barrels.
Okay.
Good
Abiel,
decision.
you're up.
I'm going to move this right over here, and I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
Couldn't you do flanking with it? With a special weapon?
The spiritual weapon is not a creature, so could not.
I guess that's true.
That does hit.
Alrighty,
These guys have such a low AC.
Yeah.
and that's 7 radiant damage for that guy.
Okay.
What's their
Still
AC? 10?
Higher.
I think it's 11.
And I'll...
That's disgusting.
I see.
Think.
How is everyone looking?
Fine.
With my eyes.
I'm at max with temp.
Yeah, I think technically the only one who's really hurting is Ivory.
I'm not. I got 30 hit points. I just lost the most. I've lost the most. So.
I'll do a first level healing word on Ivory.
Aw, thanks.
I think attacking with your spiritual weapon's a bonus action,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't be able to use healing word because healing
I
word is
wouldn't.
also a bonus action.
Okay. Never mind. That's it.
Wait,
You could use a different spell because you technically didn't cast anything.
I mean, I don't know what I cast.
Do you have like guiding
Most-
bolt?
No.
Oh,
Well, I do have.
you could like move and hit something.
Uh,
I guess
Have
you were
Sacred
30 feet in the
Flame.
air. Never mind.
good sacred flame.
let me see. What's the distance? Okay. I'll Sacred Flame that guy too. I need a Dex save.
Oh, they're so good at these. That's a 5.
No.
He goes,
Uh,
oh,
No. Oh, I have a tortilla sitting on this cup.
and that's
Oh.
What?
11 points of radiant damage.
What?
11
No.
points.
Yep.
He's not looking great.
I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry for that,
tortilla.
everyone.
He's so random.
There's like a glass on my coaster, and I didn't realize I had a folded up tortilla sitting on it.
Who
All right, anything else?
randomly
Anything else,
has-
Abiel?
What?
No, that's all I can do.
All right. Next up, it's this ogre. I'll say it eventually. So we'll do one
Ogre.
attack on Aviel. My God! Quit landing on an 18 and then moving to a 2.
Remember when I
That's an
said
8.
that 10 ogres were gonna be nothing to us?
We killed a dragon.
Okay, and
Yeah,
then
they're
he's
kind of
gonna
nothing to us.
throw another attack at Yalder. That's a 23 to
No.
hit.
What? Why?
He threw one at you and
He's-
missed. He's gonna throw one at Yalder.
Yeah,
Oh,
why
this
does
is
he
the
keep
darkness.
missing me but hitting Yelder?
I don't know, man.
Also, Smiles, I fear if Lapis gave us any more ogres, we would have been doing combat the entire session.
That's true.
Yalder's at 5 hit
Ridiculous.
points.
Okay.
Yalder has the saving throws, right?
He
No. He's an NPC.
he's an NPC.
Yeah, but he's a part of the party now.
Wait, he has 5 hit points after he got hit?
Yes.
Okay, he's fine.
He's the DMPC.
No.
No.
Your reflection
It's
Well,
just so
this-
it's just so Lapis can play a character.
No.
No, trust me. Trust me. I
Lapis
hate
looks just like
DMPCs.
you.
What the fuck? I mean, I'll give you. I wish I had his beard.
I love Yalder. He's great.
Um,
I'm
He's our
chewing him
bald
out.
guy. Okay, if he lives.
why?
For
You
making
made
a
pact.
making a pact. He had so
15,
oh man.
20, 25, 30, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You actually might have fucked me, Artminas. Why didn't you just stay
wait,
put?
Didn't you booming blade that guy?
Oh yeah,
Okay, what's the name? Roll that damage.
that's 2d8.
Roll it.
Ding dong, 9 damage.
I was about to say, I think if you max, you kill.
Oh,
If you don't kill him, don't worry. Fireball.
I made a rage bait build.
Reminds me of this morning, huh? Crazy.
Don't worry,
next up is
Artminas.
this other ogre.
This other ogre. Dude, don't
Five,
fireball the ones that I'm like
10.
about to kill.
No, I'm gonna fireball
15,
you.
20, 25, 30.
Hey pal, you just blown from Stupid Town?
Oh, I might actually have to
30,
fireball you. Never
I've-
mind.
40.
I love that clip so much.
And then you're gonna run over here and then throw a javelin at you, Artminas, from a distance.
Disadvantage. Now.
That's a 13.
Miss it.
Okay.
Aviel,
And then it's this ogre.
does your spiritual weapon die?
Was it what?
I think it
Die.
has hit points
It has hit points and can.
and
it
an
just gets
AC.
expelled.
25. It's flanking with the other one, so it's going to get advantage against you, Ivory.
Oh, I'm having a good
That's
time.
double 18, so 24 to hit.
Yeah. God, it hurts.
That's 24 to hit, not the damage.
I know. I mean, it's gonna hurt.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, oh.
It doesn't really specify if it has hit points. I assume it does.
Okay.
But does it not?
It doesn't say if it does.
No, just
I think it
yeah.
has like 15 hit points because I know it can die. I mean, not die, but like
You
it
might
gets
be thinking
dispelled.
of Baldur's Gate.
No,
Weaver,
Yeah.
that is a natural 20 against you.
because I've
Oh yeah,
had
it
it
doesn't.
die in a different campaign.
Yeah, for a total of what, Lapis?
Or 26.
26? I chrono shift it.
Why are you acting like that's a hard decision?
It turns into an 11.
Huh, it missed.
That's crazy. It like missed the whole time.
So you see this thing like swing down perfectly where your head would be, and you just snap your fingers and it boom slams next to you.
Yeah, you fuck. You stinky pinky.
It was a hard decision because I was like, do I want to use my last chrono shift?
No, it wasn't. You're a liar.
Let's
It is
see.
the evening, so we're probably gonna long rest immediately after this.
This one's gonna move. I believe that he also takes booming blade damage.
Isn't it doubled since it was a crit?
I'll say sure.
Let's go. Cool DM.
Mid-ADM.
That's 20 damage.
You see him
It's
take
alright.
one step and his head explodes.
Who did that?
Wow, that's crazy.
I love this entire time. This ogre's been in front of me, and I've just ignored him, like the ant he is.
he's actually really big.
He's nothing compared to me.
It's gonna be Yalter's turn now. Well, yeah. He's
Made
going
me
to move the
dislike
hex.
Yolder, and I don't like you for that.
He's going to why?
Made me dislike him.
I'll dislike him.
He's gonna move his hex over. To
Wait
this
until you-
one.
Wait until you hear out his reasoning.
No, I'll hear him out.
I mean, there's
gonna move his-
no good reason, but still.
Yeah. So this guy's now hexed.
Cool. What does that mean?
He does an extra d6
Against that guy?
damage. Yeah. He's gonna make an attack roll with Eldritch Blast. No, I don't want the spell Eldritch Blast to be pulled up. Stop pulling up Eldritch Blast. Oh, that's why I'm not clicking the right button. I was clicking the spell, not the to roll button. 22 to hit. Damn, Jesus Christ.
Are you still fucking him up?
So it's a D10 and a D6. That's. Hold on. God, I keep hitting the wrong things.
Get your shit
I'll
together.
die. Oh my God. You see his Yalder
Just kill this man.
once again, Eldritch Blast, and boom, straight through the chest.
He's killed two of these guys.
Two of the weakened guys.
Yeah, but he also killed the leader.
Yalder is looking like shocked right now. He's like, huh. You look at
Yeah,
his
I'm
hands.
also shocked.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, 30,
Elder,
there we
don't
go.
go far away from our cleric. You're not doing so hot right now.
Charlotte and Weaver.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Alright, where at?
There we go, right there.
Okay.
Oh, that's just barely missing me.
Well, I can't see you.
Yeah, I also can't see you.
Okay, so
Oh, I didn't know it
All of
didn't
them
show
need to give me
on your
dex
guys' screen.
saving throws.
That's not gonna mess with my spiritual weapon, right?
It shouldn't. Your thing doesn't have
it's
hit
without
points.
it's outside of the thing.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, plus it doesn't have hit points. It doesn't say if it takes
9,
damage.
13, 4.
They all fail. All right,
Okay.
and that is going to be 26 fire damage.
26. He's dead. He's dead. He's low. And he's low. Really low. They're both really low. As you like take this little bead and throw it, and it just engulfs all three of them. Two of them still barely standing as the other drops onto the floor.
Alrighty.
Charlotte, the heat from the blast like just grazing your hair.
How is this one looking?
He's untouched, right?
He's the only one still at full hit points.
Yeah, he's been untouched.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
Where's Charlotte? Dude, I can't see Charlotte. Why are they invisible?
She's right
Yeah,
here.
I also can't see Charlotte.
she's
just-
gonna-
She's right here.
Wait, where?
Right here.
Wait, right there?
She's literally right here.
I'm gonna cast Fireball.
No.
I should have
she's
moved the
gonna go
fireball up a little
ahead-
bit more. It would have been funny.
Bro, you literally destroyed all of the expensive cloth that just got spilled out on the ground right there.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you, Weaver?
Hey, man.
She's gonna
It's not my fault.
Jump in the potato
Duck.
cart.
No, she's gonna duck underneath the handles of this potato cart. She's gonna bonus action deactivate the invisibility ring. So let me take
Okay.
that off.
Why?
To be cool.
For a funny bit, she's gonna pop up in between this guy's legs and say, "Now you see me," and she's gonna go ahead and vicious sword.
Okay.
She's just. I love her. She's
17.
great.
It hits.
Oh, let me go ahead and roll another 2d6. I forgot to adjust the dice on that one. So that's 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then with the dagger, 16.
Okay. That hits.
Okay, so the dagger does 6 piercing damage, and I'm gonna spend one sneak attack dice to force this guy to make a DC 15 dex saving throw.
Oh shit! You're using the new stuff.
Yep,
That's a 2.
he's prone.
Oh.
Damn, bro. Rogue shit.
And yeah, that's my turn.
You
All
have
right.
Ivory cackling and laughing.
Ivory. Yeah, Charlotte, you go. Now you see me slice one leg, slice the other, and he falls onto the floor. Like in what movie was it? Like in The Hobbit, yeah.
No, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Ivory, you're up.
Charlotte looks
He
like
I'm up.
unexpected. I catch him off guard and he slips on one of the potatoes that might have fallen on the ground.
Do I want to attack this guy? Smiles, remove
You're
your
like,
circle.
like a potato.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Remove your circle. I'm scared of it. Anyway.
Wait, it won't let me. Circle be gone.
Smiles, you gotta go where the box is.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Oh shit! I just realized I could have done sneak attack on the first or on the short sword attack because Ivory's within 5 feet.
Yeah. Do I want to attack this guy or do I want to go over here and fight these bitches? I don't really know.
You could try to finish him off.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. I'll hit him with my halberd.
Okay.
Advantage, by the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
is prone.
So that's a 30.
It's Christ.
A 30, not even like a
that a
natural
crit?
20 is crazy.
That is not a crit. That's
no,
a 30 no
probably-
crit.
What?
Yeah.
For her,
Hold
a
on, let
crit
me-
is a 32 or higher.
Oh
She has a
my
plus
God.
13.
And then I'm gonna. It's 17 damage.
We've
Jesus.
buffed Ivory so
Fun
much.
fact,
Okay.
with
and-
one of the... Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna hit him again
Okay.
for 21.
21 hits, yeah.
And that's gonna be. Well, that was almost a fucking 8. 12 damage.
He's looking bloody.
Yeah.
Everyone except for this guy in front of Weaver is bloody.
He's about to.
Yeah. She literally she sees Charlotte do her little funny little thing, starts laughing out loud, and then just slams her halberd down on him.
Alright, this one is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh shit! I
30.
should have done my bonus action. Damn.
This one's gonna whack you.
All right, do your worst.
That's a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Ivory, that's
Uh,
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah. Hey, guess what, guys?
You're down.
I'm down, bro. Listen, she was
Good
having
thing I
a
made
good
it
time.
over here.
At least she gave me a good laugh before the end of my life.
Just shrink.
It's like those fucking videos where
Uh,
it's the emoji typos and they're laughing and it's just random shit.
Artminas, you're up. Aviel,
What's
you're
up?
on deck.
I'm about to box this guy up.
Okay.
Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
That's
You know what I
crazy.
forgot was a thing?
It's 8.
Uh,
The
That's 8
stupid
damage.
second one.
how do you want to do this?
Get
He
him?
explodes with a thunderous rumble.
You like punch him in the stomach. You see the ripples go across his body as the blood rushes to his skull and pop.
Alright, let's see where I can go. Hey, I got you, Weaver. I'm gonna hit this guy. Oh wait, I can't because I moved.
All right. Well, now you guys are flanking. Not fun.
I don't know.
Dang.
I guess it's my turn.
Aviel, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm going to.
You're going to
Let's see.
what?
I'm thinking. Gonna fly. Here.
Okay. I'm gonna fly over yonder.
Heal him. Or actually, do whatever you want.
Uh,
What a question,
I was
Lapis.
gonna
Hmm.
heal you.
After Aviel finishes.
Yeah. Well, I also can roll to not die. He cannot. Well, I guess he's not down, but he could definitely become down.
Maybe he should get
Um.
his hellish sugar dad to heal him.
Okay,
Probably what's
relax.
gonna happen.
Think.
This music is crazy.
Also, I was gonna say, Lapis, I don't know if you knew this, but the critical role Bard subclass, you can crit at 17 to 20. At level 14, I think.
Yeah, what you got, Aviel?
I'll use Channel Divinity to get Yalder back up to full. Or
Okay.
it's 30. It's restore 30 HP to bloodied creatures.
30. Okay.
And
Useful.
then I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
This is some...
It's a 17.
Music.
That hits.
6 radiant damage. Why can I not roll above a 2?
Isn't that like the third one?
Yeah.
It's okay. I've been rolling a bunch of ones.
All right. He's really looking bad.
And that's it.
All right. Let's see. It's gonna be this one.
Oh, my question. If I chromatic orb a creature over here, and then when it bounces, it targets that one, do I still roll this one at disadvantage?
Well, it's not the initial attack.
Yeah,
The
that's
initial
what I
attack
was.
is coming from your hand.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So like, this one wouldn't take. Like this one.
If you
would
hit
be
this one
disadvantage.
first, yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay.
It's disadvantage against you, right? Artminas?
Disadvantage against me. Yeah.
Okay. And because he's flanking, it's going to be regular roll. So 21 to hit. I think that misses.
That misses.
That's crazy.
All right. So he swings. It hits your back, and you just and you like shrug it off.
I'm pretty good.
And then it's going to be
He may look like he's
this
made of
guy.
glass.
He's going to
Oh
use
lord.
up 5 feet of his movement.
Well, he's made of quartz, which is much stronger than glass.
Wow.
No.
What a baddie bone kill.
I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who he hits.
Stupid.
Well, that's a bad idea.
Wait, what?
Okay. Charlotte,
Yes, sir.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Parry's not saving me, but I will uncanny dodge that.
Okay. That is 16 damage halved to 8.
Wait.
8's not bad.
Swings and catches a bit of my hair.
Okay. Weaver, this ogre in front of you is crashing out, and he's going to swing again at you. That is a 20 to hit. Dirty.
I'm going to reaction shield. I'm gonna use the cube of force though. Actually,
Okay.
I'll use a spell slot. Action
Okay.
shield,
You, vroom.
and he misses.
He just. You die! As it's now Yalder's turn. Yalder's gonna move Hex.
Ah, this poor ogre, he sucks. We were
He's
just
gonna-
like weave, dodge.
He's gonna put Hex on this one. And
Forgot to move the
Eldritch Blast.
condition from this one initially.
Hey guys,
He kills another one.
that is a natural 20.
Mm.
Oh, damn.
So that's 2d10 and then 2d6.
All right. Let's go, Yalder. You're awesome.
9 points of damage.
Damn. Damn.
He tried his best.
Listen, he's new to all this mess, okay?
Yeah, he just got these powers today.
Today.
Which means while we were making our little arrangement with Alistair, he
Any arc.
decided.
Yeah. Anyway.
Smiles is mixing up so many names today.
I'm so tired.
He saw the apple pie and he was sold.
Dude. I'm gonna chew out Yolder. filled with rage.
Weaver and Charlotte, you're up as he's going 5, 10,
Right.
15, 20.
Does
25.
Abiel understand why he has powers? I'm sure he does.
I imagine.
I'm sure we could all put 2 and 2 together.
5, 10,
Yeah, I'm sure.
Definitely imagine at least Artminas and Weaver would know.
Alright, Charlotte Weaver, what you got?
Actually, and
what is-
Abiel. Second,
What? Brain. Go ahead. Smiles.
I'm going to second level chromatic orb the dude in the back.
Okay.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That
And
hits.
he is going to suffer. You kidding me? No double again? 16 damage. I'll
Well,
say it's
you
poison.
may not. It may not bounce, but you do in fact. And you said fire damage,
No, I said poison.
poison.
Can it be
You
poison?
see as
Yeah.
you send out this chromatic orb, and it just, and you see it seep into him, and he just, and he falls over dead.
Damn.
Alrighty. He's gonna look up at the ogre that's in front of him as he kills the guy behind him. Oh, my bad. I kind of forgot you were here. I'll deal with you next time. I'm
it-
mentally torturing this guy in front of me.
Charlotte.
You
Is
just
it an
know
action or a bonus
so much
action
more
to
dumb
administer a potion of healing to another creature?
I think I said using a potion on yourself is a bonus action. Administering it to someone else is an action.
Okay, that's fine. She's gonna swing up onto this cart, bounce off this ogre's body, who's in front of me.
Okay.
She's
Where'd you
going
go?
to
You can use your arrow
administer-
keys.
Okay. What?
You can use your
Uh,
arrow keys to move her Charlotte around if you need.
Oh,
'Cause I
yeah,
did not
that's
see
fine.
you.
I see her little knife.
Yeah.
She's going to. Oh, actually, you know what? Wait, put him back real quick.
Okay.
I think I
Are you
think
just
I
gonna
know.
pull yourself forward?
There we go. She's gonna use her action to administer the greater potion of healing that she has to Ivory.
Oh wow.
Ivory gets back 16 hit points,
Damn.
Yippee!
and she's gonna look to the 2 ogres, give a 2-finger salute, and reactivate the ring of invisibility as a bonus action.
Whoop.
And
That was the perfect
She's
time to
just-
say,
Boom.
and now you don't.
yeah, that's what I meant to say. And now you don't. And that's my turn.
Ivory would have
Ivory,
laughed
you're
if
up.
she didn't just fucking wake up.
He wakes
Um,
up.
Let me play it.
She's still laughing, bro. Her stomach hurts. She's like, ha ha. No, I was kidding. She's
like
gonna
manic laughing.
literally manic laughter. She's gonna stand up and. Ugh. How are both of these guys looking?
Really bad.
Really bad? Okay, she's gonna look
Yeah.
at this guy. And she's gonna be like, that fucking hurt. And then she's gonna hit him with the halberd.
Emma the Albert.
Because that really hurt.
Okay, that hits.
Alright. Cool. Beautiful. 15.
He's dead.
Cool. She stabbed
Oh, wait.
him in the
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah. He's dead.
Stabbed him in the- Can I use my second halberd attack on the other guy or no?
Yes.
Yippee! She's gonna turn around and she's gonna hit this other guy for 29.
29 hits.
Cool. And 14.
How do you want to do this?
She's gonna leap up, get on his back, and drag it down his back.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, you just cut down his back. He's gonna
Yeah.
go dead. And now
Slay!
it just leaves this lone guy
Yeah,
crashing
Weaver, you
out
got
at
him.
Weaver.
Fuck him up, dude.
Uh,
How much walking speed do I have?
You have 15 feet.
15 feet.
bro, we was just making
kinda
this
just
guy
wanna-
crash out in like a crazy amount.
I think I'll just stay here, actually.
Okay.
She's gonna lay down,
Alright.
actually.
Artminas, you're up.
Yay!
Hit him.
Fuck him up. Fuck him
You
up.
have
Last guy?
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how disrespectful if Weaver doesn't even touch him once? He didn't even lay a hand on him. He wasn't worthy.
23 to hit.
No hits.
Bada
Wasn't
bing.
worthy of the
13
tiebreakers.
damage.
Touch.
Okay.
Plus a d8. Bada boom. 5 extra damage. I hit him
Okay.
again. Bada bing. That's a 25 to hit.
No hit.
Bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
12 damage. Plus another d8.
Okay.
2 more damage.
2 more damage. He's not looking good.
The
He went from
one
being
guy
almost
left.
full health to not looking good. Anything else,
here.
Artminas?
Nope.
Aviel, you're up.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on that guy. I need
Okay.
a Dex saving throw.
Oh,
They're
that's
good
a
at these.
3.
Alright, and that's
Yeah, I figured whenever I cast
6 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah. It's fine, but you're still hurting and you're still bloodied.
Yalder's about to kill him.
Get him, Yalder.
And I will end my turn there.
Okay. All the ones before this guy are dead.
Yalder's
So next up
about
is
to
this ogre. He's gonna whack on Weaver for a 22.
I shield again. He misses.
Right.
I'm sorry.
You see-
Was
You can see like the blood vessels in his neck are like bulging from anger as he looks like he's about to pop.
I'm sorry. Was that another miss? You know, for something so large and such a large club, you really can't hit shit with that.
Oh my
next
god,
up-
we
You can
were
try
so
again next
lucky.
time.
Next up is Yalder.
There won't be a next time.
Yalder's gonna make me crash out.
Oh, I hate Yalder.
Same.
Okay.
I love Yalder.
We gotta get rid of him.
Y'all stop hating on Yalder, okay? I'm sure he had a
Listen.
reason.
He can stay if he grows a head of hair.
He's hexed and
That's what he should have made the pact over.
a 13 does hit.
He's like, give me hair, and I'll make it
Uh,
back to you.
That is 9 points of force damage. He's still standing.
My go washed.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Charlotte and Weaver.
I'm
Alrighty.
gonna bonus action dash,
I
Okay.
think I can end this.
and I'm gonna roll on him.
All right. Well,
Okay.
That's 2 19s.
I'm gonna true strike him for 20.
20 hits. So Charlotte actually would steal your kill.
Oh, I hate Charlotte. I hate.
Let me have this, Miles.
Wait, where's Charlotte?
It'd be funny. You said he's not
You
worthy
see-
of you.
You see as both as 2 entry points, one on the side and one on the front, as you both stab into him.
Oh, Weaver was going for his head,
Oh, you stab into his head.
not
Charlotte
stab.
stabs into his kidney.
I'm straight up beheading him.
From the back. Oh my goodness. What a team up.
Charlotte, you
Yep.
drag your sword through his side as you see his innards start to spill out as Weaver, with a little bit of flourish, completely decapitates him. As we are now out of combat.
Wonderful.
What kind of combat music is this, Lapis?
Well, Charlotte, it looks like you're putting that ring to
fly
use.
up further and see if there's any other groups around.
Make me a perception check.
Yep,
Okay.
it's fitting me quite well.
Great to hear. It was quite expensive
second.
to get Artminas to hand it over.
13.
Oh, you can't quite see much on the horizon.
It's not our job.
Charlotte, that was hilarious. You're amazing.
Well, he's gonna fly back down and
Though
He's gonna
deactivate
brush
the
her
move.
shoulders.
that
Don't
does
mention it.
leave the question. Weaver's gonna flick the blood off his blade, resheath it, and start to walk over to Yalder.
Elder, what the hell was that?
Yalder, you mind explaining why you have satanic magic?
Oh god.
Yalder looks at you both. Like whatever confidence he had suddenly kind of gone. He kind of goes meek.
Oh.
What you mean?
Well, that blast, that pulse of dark energy, that is no wizard spell. That is something you have to make a pact with the devil to get.
Could I have recognized the language he spoke? With
What do you
my
speak?
Well, I don't speak Infernal, but I figured since I am a tiefling that I have
You
somewhat...
register that it was infernal, but not what he said.
Oh no, yeah, wasn't trying to like figure out what he said. I just want to know if I could recognize the language.
He goes, well, I
Mm.
the night after Charlotte was taken, I heard a voice in my dream. A man invited me to sit at a table with him, which turns out that man was Aniarch.
Oh my god.
And he offered me the ability to protect myself and those I care for. In exchange for something else.
And what was...
What did he want?
What was it that you gave up, Yalder?
He kind of thinks for a moment. I can't quite remember.
Well, whatever it is, you need to
be
break that
truthful?
pact.
I don't know how. And what do you mean? I helped.
Yes, Yalder, you helped. But whatever the cost is, I promise you, you can't afford it. Nor would you want to afford it. If you can't remember what you sold to gain these powers, then obviously it is something that you're going to have to pay back. And that price won't be pretty.
He sort of shrinks down a bit as he's sitting on the edge of the cart. All confidence and adrenaline rushing through him from the battle diminished as he sits there like a child being scolded by his parent. I'm sorry. I just wanted to help.
Oh, that means he cares about us. He did it for us. I'm gonna throw myself out the window, actually.
Yalder, I can understand that. But we can take care of ourselves. You should do the same. No more making deals with things you don't understand. Especially not for our sake.
Right.
With this out of the way, though, we'll deal with whatever problem this is at another point. I'm quite done for today. Weaver's gonna start heading back to his room.
Okay.
Yeah, Ivory's also gonna head to a room.
These
I'm
ogres
gonna-
are using great clubs, right?
Yeah.
Do they have any armor, anything metal?
Well, the only thing metal would be their javelins.
I'll take their javelins. How
Pretty
many javelins is
crude.
that?
I'd say from all the ones that were thrown and collected, you can manage to gather 50.
50
Jeez.
javelins.
I had about 5 apiece.
Damn.
It's a lot
I'm
of metal.
so sad.
Is Yalder gonna sleep in the tavern as well? Is he heading in?
No, he tends to sleep in the carriage.
Okay. I wanna search the bodies for any kind of like insignia of, or like a warband or something like that.
Okay. I
If
make
they're
an
following
investigation
anybody.
check.
19.
19?
Mhm.
You see what looks like something that almost resembles the that dragon skull, like the skull of that dragon you fought, except the horns, instead of being almost curled like ram horns, they sort of just kind of go up and back a little bit more like Aniarch's horns, sort of smeared in war paint on the sort of around like the right side of the rib cage.
I'm sorry, wait. This is an actual like skull skeleton, or is it like a?
It looks like the brand of like a dragon head.
Okay, so it's like paint, body paint.
Yes, it's body paint.
Okay. He's gonna make a note of that.
Looks much too. It doesn't look crude enough to have been drawn by ogre kind.
I'll just say war.
Just because I'm gonna try and catch Aviel before he goes into his room.
Yes.
Aviel, do you know much about pacts with devils?
Do I?
Make a Arcana check.
Arcana?
I'll say Arcana or Religion.
I'll do religion. It's a 23.
You're familiar. You're from what you remember reading. At some point, going to like the college, you sort of think if something comes into mind, sort of the terms of the pact are not typically shared. Typically, is forbidden to share the terms of a pact between a patron and their warlock.
Well, if I remember correctly, the terms are under lock and key, so to speak.
I see.
You cannot share them. Or at least traditionally, that is how that works. Perhaps that's why Elder couldn't seem to remember it.
Hmm.
Either that or, well, Aniark tampered with it.
I'm
His memory, I mean.
a bit worried. I was always told never to accept deals from devils.
As was I.
I'm unsure of what Aniark would want for, well, with Yalder. But I'm sure nothing Yalder can offer him. Well, nothing he could offer him will end well.
It's true.
Well, I appreciate...
We'll help him however we can.
Yes, I appreciate your input on this, but we should definitely find a solution to this.
I'll see what more I can find out.
I appreciate that. With that, we were
Sleep
just
well.
gonna walk off. And you as well, Abiel.
Where the fuck is Artminas going?
To the library.
At this
Never
time of
even-
day, in this part of the country, I was not ready.
Why'd you force me out of the map?
Doesn't
I
exist
didn't know I had to
anymore.
preload the scene.
It's
You
great!
were literally there earlier.
It's
Um,
all dark!
Before I
um,
head in proper, is Yalder still sitting there quiet, or is he laying down?
he's sitting there quiet.
Okay, yeah, before I head in proper, she's just gonna... You sure you can't remember anything about what he asked for?
He shakes his head. I can't remember. All I remember is asking for the ability to protect those I care about when they themselves can't defend themselves. I was mostly thinking of my brother and father, because times seem to be getting more dangerous. I figured an extra bit of oomph could help. But no, I think I might have made a mistake.
I'm gonna roll insight on the first bit about, like, 100% not remembering.
Okay.
See if I can gather. That's a natural 20.
You can tell that while for the bulk of it is true, you can tell that there's something preventing him from remembering.
As I thought. Well, regardless, you did a good job out there today.
He looks over at you.
Just
I did?
she nods. If Weaver played the bad guard, then I'm playing the good one. Just be wiser next time.
He nods. Right. Thank you, Charlotte.
Of course. Sleep well. And she's gonna head in.
You as well. And Artminas. As you head to the library. We're going to take a quick 15-minute break.
Damn!
Let's go.
I can't believe this. Now you have more means to kill Yalder, and I'm just not okay with this.
Alright, so. Now that we are back. Artminas.
Hi.
You're making your way towards the library, yeah?
The library.
What were you trying to look for again?
Uh,
Was it stuff on Midas?
I'm looking for... Because he said that he was, like, somebody else had checked out the book, so I was looking for the,
Oh, the
like a
ledger
log.
of who...
The
Of who,
ledger.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
So, you come up to the library, and it is... The lights are out, and it is locked.
Nothing a little lockpicking can't help.
Okay, make that check. It's Dex plus proficiency.
So this would be a +6.
So 17?
Yep.
You do manage to pick the lock. As you hear it give, and you can open the door.
I'm gonna make a quick check for any alarms, I'd say. Yeah, alarms. I was gonna say traps, but
I'll say make an investigation check.
gonna give myself guidance.
You do notice
19.
a bit of residue on the ground on either side of the door. As when it opened, it seems to have triggered something. Looks like perhaps someone had set an alarm spell.
Oh, are we gonna have to bust him out of
And it
jail?
has been triggered.
Which you had to bring him invisibility, didn't? Huh?
Is there an alleyway that can give me cover, but that can also see to the entrance of the library?
There's one across the street, yeah.
I'm gonna go hide out there.
Okay, you immediately bolt out that way. And a couple moments later, the librarian, he runs over with what look like about 6 guards. And they sort of go inside. 2 of them stand out front, while the others go inside, looking around. About 15 minutes goes by. And they eventually come out. The door closed, and they close the door and relock it.
Does he reset the alarm?
Make a perception check.
Guidance.
He does,
18.
in fact, reset the alarm.
Hmm. I'll wait about 10 minutes for everyone to dissipate.
Alrighty. Eventually, they all go away.
I'm gonna case the building.
What does that mean?
Just look at around the outside of the building.
What are you looking for?
Any alternate entrances? Something.
You
somewhere
come
that-
around the back and you find what looks like maybe like an employee entrance.
Can I check for an alarm, or
You can make an investigation check.
22?
It does appear. While you cannot see an alarm spell on the outside, you can tell that the door itself is trapped.
Any other entrances? Windows?
Couple windows, yeah.
A chimney?
Not a chimney, but you do find a couple windows.
I'll check these for traps.
Investigation. The windows seem to be clean.
Are they openable?
Yeah. I will say they're about 6 foot up off the ground. So to get in, I'm gonna need you to make an athletics check.
Yeah. Guidance.
Easy enough.
Yeah, 20.
You manage to sort of use the wall behind you to sort of walk your way up and then jump into the window.
All right.
And you're now inside.
Around. As I go along, I'm gonna just investigate, look for traps, alarms.
Okay. Roll that investigation.
Oh, how many guys is that? 15.
You notice an alarm spell set at both entrances on the inside.
But nothing else?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the main desk and look for the ledger.
You see what looks like there's a cubby that has a bunch of different books all lined up. About 5 different ones. One says time cards. One is like expenses, tax stuff. And then one you do read, it's like it's a customer ledger.
I'm gonna look for any books on my desk. See if they're checked out.
So in this ledger, it doesn't specify it's not like a like an inventory log.
Oh.
The ledger just says who has and has not come into the building and gotten a book.
Does it have a list of books that have been checked out?
Yes. And it has the sort of nursery, the sort of children's book for Midas. As well as it's got almost like a footnote in it. A tome from the sort of forbidden area of the library. That tome is referred to as the Emissaries of Origin.
Is that the one that I have?
No.
Okay, can I attempt to match up who came into the library and left to the times that the books were checked out?
Make an intelligence check. And I'll say that's probably the last check I'll have you do for right now, unless you want to do anything else after this.
I probably will. 19.
19? Okay, with a 19, you sort of like look at the times and sort of cross a reference. And you sort of see a name, Vol, VOL.
Does it ring a bell?
Make a history check.
17. Do I need to roll for guidance?
If you wanna.
I will roll for guidance. 18.
If you recall correctly, you remember meeting someone by that name at some point, while you were back in Emerith before all this happened. From your memory, you can recall that he was one of the scholars of origin. Somebody who researches, looks into whatever written record or mythos about the laws of origin. You don't know where he's from, though.
Alright. I'm going to put everything back as I found it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to the forbidden.
You do notice as you're closing the book, you see at the very bottom, the words sort of appear on the paper, just Artminas.
For the book that I checked out?
On the ledger of recent visits.
Oh, can I erase that?
There are 2 instances of your name. Well, the last three instances are all your name.
Shit. I'm gonna erase those.
You go to wipe off the ink, and it does not go. It does not fade.
Damn, I guess I gotta steal this ledger. Can I check to see if it has any tracking on it?
Make an Arcana check.
21.
You can tell that there's some sort of arcane enchantment tied to it.
That could just be the... Oh wait, I have Identify. I'm gonna spend 10 minutes to identify this.
Yeah. So, it is a book that records the names of all creatures that walk in to the threshold of the building, as well as it has it is bound to this location, and only the person who placed the enchantment may remove it from the premises.
Damn. It sucks for you.
It is called the Ledger of Truth, in case you were wondering.
I'm gonna pocket it as I walk around the library to the forbidden section.
Okay. So, you start looking for a forbidden section, and all you can really notice is the bookshelves on the first floor, and then you go to the second, and there's bookshelves up there. Nothing that sort of seems to scream forbidden section at you.
And match up my knowledge of the outside with the inside and see if anything doesn't add up.
Make an intelligence check.
Any guidance to that? 16.
Now that you can tell, it's 2-story. Seems to be about right.
Fucking alright indeed. I'm gonna go back to the main desk and look for any mentions of the forbidden section.
Make an investigation check.
Oh my god. I'm gonna heroic inspiration that. That's a net 20.
For a total of
27.
okay. With a 27,
Oh wait, guidance. Wait, guidance. 28.
okay, with a 28. You're sort of looking around and you don't see any writing or anything. You see 2, what looks like little buttons on the underside of the desk. They're side by side.
I'm gonna take the time to identify both.
Okay. The one closest to you is to alert the guard of, I guess, robbery.
Mm-hmm.
The other seems to be tied to a secret entrance.
I'm gonna click the secret entrance one.
You click it and you see the sort of in the center of the first floor. It's sort of as you see the floor sort of divide into descending stairs as it drops.
I go down. Actually, I first investigate for any traps.
Okay. Make that check.
21.
21, you do not see any traps.
I will go down.
You walk down and you see you're immediately in like an area encircled by what looks like a giant, like a large wrought iron, like almost like cage. And there's sort of like a prison door in front of you. A little gate.
Is it locked?
Does appear to be.
I'm going to investigate the door.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Traps and alarms.
Okay.
17 guidance. 21.
Seems neither.
I'm gonna lockpick the door.
Okay.
That's a 21.
21?
Yep.
You open the door, open the lock, and it as you push it open, it's just as the metal creaks open, and you see sort of different scrolls in different cases, all sorts of old dusty tomes, some so covered in dust it doesn't look like anyone's touched them in decades.
Sorry, I just dropped my mouse.
Right, Doctor Strange.
All right. I'm gonna look for anything on the emissaries, any ancient dungeons that may belong to a god, and anything else I can think of.
Okay, make
All right,
an
now-
investigation check for me.
Okay. 24, D4, 25.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
So-
also going to look for the locations of any magical items. That might be interesting.
Like, you're looking for books that give away locations of magical items?
Anything unique. Well, it wouldn't be giveaway because it wouldn't just be like, oh, it's right here.
Here is the exact treasure map to
Yeah.
the cauldron of Igvild.
But anything that would like allude to a magical item. Great power.
Let me... Not this one.
I have now officially done more breaking in Ring than Charlotte.
Let me... This one. Okay, so... You come across a couple of different tomes. One talks about, you find one that talks about dungeons that are theorized to hold magical secrets. The ruins of the Vigil Crypt. You're aware of that one. The Dungeon of Lost Time.
Yeah, we did that one.
There's one that talks about located in Felmend called Yarthen. I'll spell that because that actually is kind of hard to pronounce. Yarthen. Yarlthn.
Okay.
There's also one, and there's one that it talks about on the province of Baveth, known as Temple of the Old World.
Mhm.
On the topic of places tied to gods, of course, the Dungeon of Lost Time comes up in the Temple of the Old World. But so does a place referred to as Miaro.
Meow.
Sort of an old city that was cursed by Almir, the Veiled One, god of unrest.
Hmm.
Another one would be the ruins of Bakan Mar.
Bakunmar.
Bakan Mar, located in Naerym. And then the last one in that would be tied to the gods. You are actually familiar with. Let me find my map so I'm not telling you wrong.
I'm looking. I've been like staring at the one in notes.
Mid-height tower
Mid-height tower.
in Emireth.
Oh
Here,
shit.
I'll post the map of Emireth. Mid-height tower is an old would something think to have been like an old castle or maybe an altar to the gods, left to ruin on the highest mountain on the continent.
Oh, I think I know what that is. I think I know what that is.
You're familiar that the history behind that place specifically is when there is a new coronation, or I'm sorry, when the council has to like usher in a new head of the council, that is where they meet to have the ceremony.
Okay. I'm gonna note all these places down on my map or just a piece of paper if I don't have the maps.
Okay. So let's see. And finally, your research on the emissaries. The only book you can find about it is a story talking about the fallen emissary Daedalus. How he was struck down by a great foe in an ancient war. Some call it the First War.
Does it say where the battle took place?
The battle took place in Emerith.
Emerald?
I would say probably roundabouts Fort Vi.
Fort Vi?
Mhm.
And does it speak of anything that he had on his person? Like a great magical weapon?
Something he referred to as the Watch of Tempor.
Wow. Anything else? Even like a little necklace that his loved one?
No.
Hmm.
And it is noted in the story that upon his falling, the watch disappeared.
Does it state that he has a burial place?
Yes. That would be he was born beneath the beneath the castle in Capellum.
So that's where he's buried?
Yes.
Okay. I'll note that down.
But you don't find anything else regarding what you looked for.
What would I look for in... I'm gonna look for any documents or books about any arc.
Keeping your, what'd you roll? A 21?
It was
25.
5.
Keeping your 25. I'll say you don't have to re-roll for this one. Keeping your 25. You do manage to find a book known as, like, referred to as the Princes of the Hells. And next to it is a book referred to as the Lords of the Abyss.
I'm gonna take both, but I'm also, just out of paranoia, you're gonna cast See Invisibility.
Okay. You see what looks like the closest thing would be like a completely invisible humanoid, featureless, slightly hunched, just moving slowly about. Just at this point, it's kind of stopped and is watching you. His head's tilted to the side a bit.
Hello?
Continues looking at you, almost perplexed. It's just watching you.
Do you speak?
It walks. It like looks around, turns around, and then looks back at you and points at itself.
Yes, you. I
It
can
shakes
see
its
you.
head.
Do you know how to write?
It nods.
Pull out a piece of paper and a pen.
Okay.
Who are you? If I may ask.
I am the unseen servant who guards the forbidden. I am referred to as Michael.
Well, Michael, does the gnome know you're down here?
Yes. He was
Oh.
the one who brought me to life.
Sorry for all the breaking and entering.
It's okay. I don't think anything is broken.
This may be a shot in the dark, especially considering you're a guardian, but would you know how to get my name out of this ledger? And I show him the ledger with my name in it 3 times.
He's no.
That's fair, I guess. Well, if it's okay, I'm going to stay a little longer and look at some more books.
Do you have the master's permission?
Can I... I'm looking at my 0 in persuasion.
Well, this will be deception.
Oh, I'm also looking at my 0 in deception. Let's say theoretically I was here without his permission. What happened?
You see him reach behind a shelf and pull out a bell.
Oh, yeah, he's never told me about that.
He tilts the bell to the side, getting ready to ring it.
But no, of course, I have his permission.
Make a deception check.
Okay. I know my deception check. I'm praying right now. Hey, can I get a heroic inspiration?
No one's there to give
I'll
it to you.
I'll transfer my +10 in
Yeah.
deception to you.
Okay.
Wait! Or was it that other gnome? What was his name? Commodibly. Listen, I don't mean to be racist, but I'm not very good with faces.
He rings the bell. The deedling.
Jesus. Well, I guess I must be off.
And he puts the bell down.
Would you
He
like me
writes.
to...
He writes, "Good luck."
To you too. And then I'm gonna like, as I'm walking out of the Forbidden Library, when I break line of sight with him, I'm going to shove the ledger, like, in the back of a bookshelf.
All right.
And then I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on myself.
Hank, go ahead and make your check to get out of there.
Would that be stealth?
Yes. Your check to sneak your way out.
It's a 20, guidance, 23. I put back all the books except for the ones on the devils.
Okay.
I think.
As you make your way out from beneath, you come up and started walking across the floor. I guess you're headed back to the thing, right? Like the window.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. I think I'm just gonna, like, go through the employee exit and just, like, unlock it from the inside and leave.
Okay. So you go to, like, open the employee exit, but as you reach for the door, you feel something at your feet move, and you look down and you see the rug start to twitch.
Shit.
Give me 1
Oh
second.
my god, it was trap, not alarm. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I need you. Okay.
Oh, God.
Artminas?
How bad is it? Give it to me straight.
You and me, we're going to go to the encounter builder in D&D Beyond real quick.
Fuck.
God damn it! Why are you always doing stupid shit?
I will
that
say,
gets you
you
all
have-
killed.
I'm going to say over the table, you have 10 rounds to get out of this place.
Okay. I'm gonna have to fight a rug. Give me a minute, guys.
Bro's about to be beefing with Aladdin's carpet. This is crazy.
Oh no!
He's been like, I'm about to show
Guys-
you the world.
Guys,
Weaver's
don't
not here to protect
worry.
you anymore.
Guys, it's fine. Everything's fine.
I love how that's the takeaway. Guys, stop doing this. Weaver's not here to save you.
Wait, I actually have a really funny plan if that might work. It would be really funny.
All
if
right,
it did
so
work.
you see as the rug beneath you starts to twitch.
Mhm.
The rug gets a surprise round on you, so You're rolling initiative, and you have disadvantage on initiative.
Okay.
Can't he just try to leave? Just
That's
get out
11.
the door?
But then there's a rug chasing me.
I guess that's true.
Don't worry, I have a plot brewing in my skull.
He just sets the library on
And-
fire.
I can have it, nobody can.
I feel like we've been at the library forever now.
I kind of have, not gonna lie. It's my
He's
bad.
been here for around an hour. Actually, no, it's been less than an hour. It's only been 30 minutes.
Dude, it's like a CR13 rug.
You see, as not only does this rug of smothering animate, you notice a table nearby and one of the suits of armor lining the walls for decoration seem to be moving now.
Oh my god, get out of there.
I'm at
As the rug gets an attack first because it caught you off guard.
Mhm.
That is a 22 to hit.
It's disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
23.
Fuck! Dude, I swear to God, this only happens to me.
Well,
Okay,
if it's disadvantage, it still gets that 22.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still at 22, but it's
so
still
that's
hits.
minimum damage for a total of 5 bludgeoning.
My 10 hit points are gone.
You are now grappled. Actually, no.
Don't
yeah,
I get to
sorry.
contest?
Sorry, instead of it doing damage, it's going to grapple you. You only contest. So grappling is no longer a contest. It's if it hits an unarmed strike, it can do no. It can instead do 0 damage and then grapple.
That's really actually annoying. Damn.
That is
That's how grappling
annoying.
works now. You can break free on your turn as an action.
Isn't
Okay.
it strength or dex save? Or is
It's
it different
a-
from monsters?
It's
Because that's what it says on my sheet, but I don't know if it's different for monsters.
I think it's athletics or acrobatics.
This definitely does suck, but I think
Until the grapple ends, you are blinded and restrained, and you're suffocating. And you take 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage at the start of each of your turns.
okay.
And that's gonna be what it does.
How are you
before.
feeling after that fight with the ogres, bro? How much health do you have?
I'm at
He's
full.
still-
I
he's
still
still
have 4 temp.
Okay.
I have 4
So-
temp.
At the top of initiative is the animated armor. It's gonna
Where-
walk over,
Hmm.
and it's gonna just start wailing on you.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
It still has disadvantage, actually. Since I technically didn't take damage because it
Yeah.
chose to smother me, I still have
Everyone
disadvantage.
at home.
That's a
everyone at
natural 20.
home, help. Oh,
Fuck.
Jesus.
Okay, so it's the
What?
so 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's fine.
And then another attack, not at disadvantage, is an 18 to hit that misses.
Yep.
That's going to be its turn. And the animated table,
Dude, this table's about to box me up.
it's going to come. It is going to back up a bit, like 10 feet, and then it's going to move 20 feet straight towards you as you're being ensnared by this rug. And it's going to make an attack against you. It's going to be flanking with the animated armor.
Wouldn't I be up against the door, technically?
So the way that this is you're on the square by the door. And these guys are on either
Oh.
side of you.
Okay. Wait, I have to pull out MS Paint for this one.
Bro,
That is a
So-
23
bro's
to
being
hit.
suffocated by a rug, like,
Watch
screaming.
this be his demise.
So that's
him
a
breaking
23
into a
to hit.
fucking library.
Table over
You
here.
suffer, you
Armor
suffer
over
9
here.
points plus
And
an
the rug's right
extra 15, so you take a total of 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
What the fuck is this table made out of? Mahogany?
And I need you to make a strength save.
I think
At 25, you do succeed against being prone.
Oh.
I think Artminas deserves heroic inspiration for that joke.
What the hell is this? What the fuck is this table made of mahogany? Smiles is dying in the background.
It was funny, rightfully so. It's funny, bro.
I haven't heard him this laugh in a week.
Dude, it's just this situation that's so fucking dumb. He's sitting there
getting jumped
trying to
by
leave this
decoration.
library. He has a rug wrapped all the way around his head. He's being currently boxed up by a suit of armor, and then the thing that does the most damage to him
This
is a
a
fucking
table.
table behind him, flanking with the
This is
suit of
just-
armor.
This is just
At the
a
end
ripoff
of this-
Beauty and the Beast.
At the end of this combat, I'm showing you guys this fucking stat block for the animated table. It's hilarious.
This table's made out of fucking Jesus.
So the way it works is if it moves at least 20 feet straight toward a target and then hits it with a ram attack on that turn, it deals an extra 2d8 bludgeoning, which it already does 2d8 bludgeoning plus 4 for the regular ram attack.
Holy shit.
So you're taking 4d8 plus 4 if I get a
Ain't
run
bad.
up. And then it's going to move 10 feet back. You do get an opportunity attack on it, but it is a disadvantage.
Oh my god.
I'm going to opportunity attack disadvantage, but I'm going to use Booming Blade because of Warcaster.
Okay.
That's a 12 to hit. And one of them was a nat 20, dude.
12 on the animated table does not hit.
What the fuck is this thing made out of?
Funnily enough, it has more AC than Yalder.
That's insane.
Oh my
Damn, we should recruit this table to our
Artminas needs
team.
our help. All you need to give him is the three numbers on the
I
back.
will- I will
Artminas,
throw this place
Artminas
in the
currently,
ground.
with his current hit points, has the third most hit points
I have 57.
out of all
right?
4. You have 30 currently.
Oh, 30 currently. It's fine, don't worry.
Oh my god. This
Next
is
up
so
is the
dumb.
Rug's turn.
He needs Foe's
It can't
blessing.
take actions, and it does nothing.
Alright, is it my turn now?
It is your turn, and at the start of your turn, you take
Right
2d6
brain!
plus 3 bludgeoning. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. And now it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to break free as an action.
I need you to make a check for that. Athletics or acrobatics.
Soaring, flying.
15.
If
You do succeed.
Alright. Is the door
Artminas-
unlocked?
No.
Was I able to unlock it?
No.
Is the lock on this side?
You can unlock it either. Yeah, the bolt is the door has like the actual locking mechanism is on this side, like the little knob.
Can I free action unlock it and then open it?
It's an interact, so I'll say you could use it as a bonus action.
I'll do a bonus action.
Okay. You unlock
Okay.
the door.
I'm going to. What about opening it?
I'll say opening has to be a bonus action.
I thought it was a free action.
I'll say sure.
I will open the door.
Okay.
I am now
you
going
hear
to.
you hear this sort of you hear
Yeah,
the
I know the alarm.
alarm.
Alright, I'm going to. Fucking book it. I'm not.
Disengage?
Okay.
I
He
don't.
can't
I don't
because he's
have
used all
that.
his actions.
It is my turn now,
so
so
you're
they
gonna
have
get-
disadvantage on me.
Okay, so first is gonna be the animated armor.
Fuck.
That was an 18 and a 4, so a total of 8. So no, that misses. And the animated rogue of smothering.
What?
Double 17s, so a total of 22.
Go fuck yourself.
And instead of doing
Um,
damage, it's instead gonna grapple you.
I can still move, right?
Grapple. Your speed is
Does-
0 and can increase.
Dude, what?
You're also restrained.
He's
We're
about
gonna have to break
meet-
you.
This shit only, dude. It only happens to me. They only roll high on me. They
Bro.
only meet my AC. This happens. I hate this shit.
Dude,
Okay,
That-
next up is the
That
armor.
ring of invisibility would have been useful, huh?
Oh my! There's no fucking way that I'm
Oh.
actually like really pissed about this.
I'm
You got this.
screenshotting this because I think you're gonna think I'm a liar.
You are a liar. they always roll like under 20s whenever they attack.
No, this was
anyone
what I
else.
just rolled for this first attack.
I know, but like.
Oh wait, that was the
wait.
wrong thing. Sorry, that was the wrong thing. That one was the wrong thing. Okay, that's a 10.
Wait, did you roll with disadvantage?
Well, it dealt damage, remember?
No, it didn't.
Oh, that's right.
Because it was my turn.
So that first attack would have missed. So I rolled on the rug instead of the animated armor. That's what I was saying.
Oh.
Okay, so that was 10, 13, 10, natural 20. So it's 2 10s. So no, this
Doesn't
doesn't
hit.
miss.
I'm playing the
Next up is the table.
Wait, am I still grappled?
Yeah.
I mean, because you rolled it without disadvantage on the smother.
No, I did roll that at disadvantage.
What? It's
Okay, so I rolled that smother at disadvantage. This one I forgot to roll at the one that I just sent in the group chat.
yeah.
That's what I meant to roll as the slam attack for the animated armor, and forgot that there was disadvantage. So then I rolled on the animated armor instead of the smother.
Whatever, bro. Just fucking. I don't even care, bro.
So it's gonna back up a bit. I'm gonna run up and whack you. Gonna ram. So it's still at disadvantage. That's a natural 20 and a 3 for a total of 9. It like hits into you, but you don't fall or anything. The rug's gonna go, and then you're gonna take the damage from suffocation. 14 points of bludgeoning damage, and it is now your turn.
Artminas is about
Okay.
to die in the most dumbest way.
I gotta lock in.
He's
He's
gonna get
getting
arrested,
jumped.
and we're gonna.
He's
have to
getting
pull
jumped
him
by
out.
Be Our Guest, Be Our Guest.
I'm gonna break free.
We're breaking free.
I swear to
Athletics
God, if
or
this athletics
acrobatics?
fails, I'm actually going to. I'm gonna kill Weaver.
What?
What do you want?
That does succeed.
I'm gonna action disengage.
All right.
I'm gonna. Wait, no. Am I outside? Am I outside?
Yes, you are. You are out on the other side of the door. Yes.
I'm going to shut the door,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast Arcane Lock on it,
Oh shit. Okay.
and then I'm booking it out of there.
It might
It's the
be one of
one
the
thing-
smartest things I've ever heard in my life.
Artminas.
I'm
Disadvantage.
free.
Smother attack.
This is the make it or break it moment.
Artminas. I just rolled a 19 and a 16 for a total of a 21.
Yes! I'm free.
As you like cartoon sprint away from the library. This rug like goes to like chase you a little further, but gives up as you are too far away.
I foresee Weaver gifting Artminas a rug for a gift in the future.
Maisie just said every time Artminas sees a similar rug or any mahogany furniture, he'll get PTSD.
I hate rugs.
Dude, the Arcane Lock.
I hate
I
mahogany.
was like, man, this is such a weird spell, but I think it's gonna come in useful.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the big brain play. I'm gonna give you an inspiration for that play. For that
Oh
encounter,
my
I'm gonna give you an
God.
inspiration because
Oh my god. I got a little bit of adrenaline in me.
Bro, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
and you know what's funny? It's the thing that almost took down Artminas.
Dude, the fucking tank of the party got almost taken down by a fucking table. We're cooked. We're done for.
Dude, you guys survived the encounter with 10 ogres, but Artminas got
didn't even
jumped
touch my
by
main health.
goddamn. What are the?
Home
I fought
furniture.
3 ogres at the same time. They didn't even get to my main health.
We
Bro,
have
but
fought
then
a
there's a
beholder, a dragon,
Bro.
hordes of ogres, and
That
the
got
one
jumped
thing
by-
that
Bro got
almost
jumped
kills
by
Artminas.
Lumiere, Chip, and Cogsworth in the library.
Fuck that shit, dude.
My
I'm out.
fucking. That's what did
And
it?
almost
A
went
rod,
down.
animated armor, and a fucking
Dude,
table?
what is that stat
That's
block
what
for the
did it?
table? Because I'm going to cast animate on the table now.
Can we adopt the table?
Bro, animated tables are insanely OP.
Look at,
You got
look at
jumped
the
by-
animated table. Look at the stat
What the
block.
fuck?
What?
This is more HP.
That's the same amount of HP I have.
That's over half the hit points of the
8 plus
of the
4.
ogre.
What?
You could have died.
I could have.
It has blind sight.
What?
In 40 feet of
60
movement.
feet of blind sight. What is this table?
40
Condition.
feet?
Listen to
40 feet?
Yes, 40 feet.
Oh,
Wait,
This is
movement.
movement speed.
movement. It has
Dude,
an
if I did
armor
not
class
have
of
Arcane Lock, I would be dead.
15.
I would actually
This
be dead if I
thing-
didn't have Arcane Lock.
If it had gotten outside, Artminas would have just got slammed into repeatedly. Because not only does it get the 20-foot run up, because he's running full blast away, it can then ram him and then do the extra 2d8. But yes.
Could you imagine Artminas escaping this library after being assaulted by furniture? He gets out, he runs away, and then he gets hit as though it being hit by a car and it's just a table. It just runs him over.
He gets isekai'd by a table?
Oh my god.
Arcane Lock
Body
is a
slammed by a
new-
motherfucking table.
Because you can cast Arcane Lock
That's
on pretty
the-
much anything.
That's the name of our future animated show, Lapis. Isekai'd by a fucking table.
Oh, also, by the way, that door is locked.
No. I know the name for this episode.
That door is
Mahogany
complete-
mishaps.
Dude,
I got jumped by Aladdin's flying
I'm so
rod.
tempted to actually name it that.
Wait, Gray. The thumbnail needs to be Artminas with
Getting
a
jumped.
rug wrapped around his face, and he's like clawing at it, and then you just see like the table ramming into like his shins as he's being
No, you know what
boxed
it-
by a
it-
suit of
it needs to
armor.
be- It needs to be the Goku meme where it's all black and white and he's all serious, but it's the table.
nice.
No. It's gonna be the scene from JoJo's where the three characters are kicking this one guy after the one guy takes a sip of the wine.
Oh my god!
It's like the
yes.
table, the animated armor, and the rug all kicking Artminas on the ground.
That was not fun.
But
Lump it
getting
up,
back
lump it up.
to it, where do you head next, Artminas?
I'm sleeping in the cart tonight.
You go to the cart where there is no furniture. You see Yalder all
I-
snuggled up, and he looks over at you. Hi, you look like fucking shite.
I don't want to hear it. And I throw a cover over myself and go to bed.
He's traumatized.
Because-
The
He
cover's
literally was
animated.
Like, he really said, I don't want to talk about it.
It's crazy he can
As-
use a cover after he almost got suffocated by a rug.
he's like, he puts it on him. He wakes up in the morning. He's all twisted up, and he's like, "Oh,
I'm gonna go back to that
Cover.
library. I'm going to pour gasoline on that rug and I'm gonna light it on fire.
So-
Lapis. I had
Yeah.
something I wanted to do before we took a long rest.
okay."
Weaver's gonna knock on Abiel's door.
Yes.
Abiel, could you cast a spell for me?
Sure. What do you need me to do?
First, would you follow me? I would rather be away from prying eyes.
Right.
And Weaver's gonna lead Abiel out of town. Just a little bit.
Out of
just
town.
Are you gonna
more
kill
so.
Abiel?
No, more so just out of town and away
Like
from.
just
Get
outside of-
fireballed.
Stargazer
you're just
killed in
like,
cold blood.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
You're- I'm gonna die.
Out of town, quiet. Weavers. Could you cast message?
Yes.
You
Who
mean
do you need
sending?
me to?
Yes, sending.
I assume
message.
that's what he means.
Sending message. It doesn't matter. I don't have the spell. I don't know what it's called.
Message is like within 30 feet.
Message is
Okay.
also a cantrip, I think.
Yeah.
Sending. I would like you to contact our acquaintance, if you will, Aniarch.
You want me to cast
Yes.
sending to speak to Aniarch?
Yes.
Doesn't he listen to you if you just say his fucking name?
Weaver doesn't know that. He never
Oh.
confirmed that.
I guess that's true.
Alright. What do you want me to say?
Let me give that a little bit more thought. What's the limitation on it?
It's 25 words.
25 words. Alright. Weaver would like to speak with you. He has a proposition to make.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
I have thought it through, is all.
May I be privy to this plan?
It won't affect you. Or, more so, I'm more just trying to get something out of him. Is all.
Right?
I promise I'm not going to be very... I'm not going to, be persuaded by a devil. I have thought
You
this
say
through.
so. And then Aviel will cast sending.
Okay.
I guess I'd just say exactly what Weaver said.
And so what Weaver said is, Aniarch, I want to make a bargain with you.
Proposition. He
It
has a
was.
proposition.
It
for
was. Yeah, it was. Weaver,
Okay, I want you to make me. I want you to roll me a D100 because I just checked sending because I did not know that you can actually contact someone from another plane. However, there's a 5% chance that it does not arrive.
All right.
5%! No! Knowing my luck, it's
27.
Okay,
Oh, it
as long as you got a 6 or higher, you were good.
Okay, I was like saying my luck, it's gonna be like a natural 1.
You hear in your mind, Aviel. Well, this is a surprise. Well, this is a surprise. I haven't had anyone contact me before. That's a new one. This is Aviel.
Sorry.
Hello. I'll be... Just one moment.
He said it'll be a moment.
Alrighty. You don't have to accompany me for this.
You feel as suddenly once more you two are both pulled into this familiar space.
Seems you weren't rid
And
of
once
me
again,
yet.
you are in the manner of manipulation.
It
And-
seems...
Standing before the fireplace with a surprised smile on his face stands Aniarch. He does a little bit of a bow for you.
Save the
Aviel and Weaver.
formalities.
To what do I owe the honor?
Well, we've caught wind of your little deal with Yalder.
He does a slight smirk. I'm unaware of what you refer to.
Sure you are. I want to know what Yalder offered you.
Well, it's part of our pact that it not be shared.
Alrighty then. Say if I were to make the same pact with the same thing, what do I offer?
You don't have anything to offer in that scenario.
Well,
Or, I guess, I should say, I do not think it is something you would wish to give.
Yalder doesn't seem to remember the context of this pact either. Do you know why?
Well, that's what we agreed upon.
That he forget it?
Well, as part of a pact with any of my warlocks, they are rendered incapable of disclosing the terms of our arrangement. What I can tell you, though, is I've still yet to collect. I'll have to wait for when that day arrives.
Mm-mm.
may I be so bold as to assume it could be Yalder's soul on the line?
Well, whenever you give your word to work with, or for any sort of extra plane of being, to be it a deity, a fiend, or what have you, it's pretty much guaranteed that's part of the agreement, but that's not exactly what is not being discussed here, Weaver. That is not the thing that our agreement is binding me from telling you. Though I could allow him to tell you, I simply find it more entertaining to watch you squirm as you try to figure it out.
Mm.
And if I were to offer something greater in its place, would you break your pact with him?
What could you offer me?
That wasn't a yes or no.
Let's say you could offer me something greater. I could count our contract null and void.
Very well. He's gonna look back at Aviel. For this, I would like privacy.
Are you
I'll
sure it
do
would be
anything
better to
rash.
have a witness?
He has a point.
Lest something go awry.
Well, if by awry you mean harm could come to me, this is a deal, and I don't think you'd want any more punishment.
I will say, Aviel is much safer here, where we are. For I have some... He kind of taps his... He's got his arms crossed, by the way, and he's sort of tapping his fingers on his forearm. Some rather unkind gifts to celestial blood.
Well, I more so meant for him to return to his realm.
Well, why don't we ask the boy himself? He looks over at you. Avio, would you like to stay and be witness to the deal to be made, henceforth allowing a sort of truthfulness to be held, preventing either party from deviating from the agreement? Or would you like to return to your rest?
Are you sure you wouldn't rather me stay, Weaver? This seems much safer if I am here. For you, at least.
As much as I understand that, I would still quite rather my business be my business. It's not a matter of trust, it's more of a matter of, well, privacy.
Always the one to hide. I can't blame you, though.
So, Aviel, if you don't wish to leave, I'm not going to force you.
As much as I would like to respect your privacy in this moment, I feel as though it would be on me if I left and something happened. I won't tell anyone else.
Very well.
All right, Weaver. Master of the Temporal Arcane? What do you propose?
Well, for this part of the deal, I would still very much so like to know what he offered, so I can match it, at least.
He takes a moment. He chuckles. He gave himself has already known. What he gave is knowledge. Knowledge and, well, servitude to the extent that should I ask him to retrieve something for me, he would retrieve it.
You said you haven't cashed in his part of the deal earlier.
Yes. That would be the item I wanted to get.
And what was that item?
Well, you have so many little trinkets. It could have been any of them. It just determined. Well, it just depends on whichever one suited my fancy at the moment. To be honest.
So, to steal from me was the arrangements.
In the eventual future, I'm thinking maybe a year or so. That is what I had foreseen, sorry. But for the most part, I wanted knowledge.
And that knowledge would be...
People of the road. The types of people he would interact with. The notability he's come to meet. Other adventurers he's done jobs for. Even yourselves. You see, my knowledge of each of you is quite limited, funnily enough. I have my ways of getting information, but that is typically through my warlocks.
Very well, I see.
He was more or less my eyes into the material.
Your spy.
In a way. And he agreed. In return, I gave him power to protect his father and brother, should something come to Ekram City. I promised them safety. Should war, or famine, or death of any kind were to come. That I would stand in and save them. And in whichever way I could. Or, at the very least, grant him the ability to do so. But I think hearing of his little friend Senka was what drove him to even think of agreeing. How she died helplessly.
Yes, that was a tragedy. But still,
And how he could
Yalder...
not save Charlotte from Commodibly.
Yes, but Yalder doesn't understand what he agreed to. Which is the problem.
He's immortal. Not many do. You and Aviel do, however, seem to understand quite a lot. Which is both commendable and irksome.
Regardless, I want you to break the pact with him.
And to what would you offer?
I would offer... Well, I feel like what I offer is much greater price. So I'll ask for two things.
Alright.
One more treasure. And the pack broken. Obviously, I have to get my money's worth. In exchange for... He kind of puts his finger up to stop him. Continuing to speak. Your oh so precious jade stone.
His eyes kind of widen. And he smiles. I was not expecting that. I won't lie, Weaver, I had you entirely pinned for the kind who'd be like, take my mask, take these robes, take my money, my soul everlasting. But stone?
Well,
Well, that is
unfortunately,
intriguing.
you can't afford my soul. Not now, nor in future times. But this gem only brings me hardship. Plus, you said it yourself, you're a collector. Nor do Do you seem like the type to unleash a greater evil than even yourself? It's more competition that way.
It's really fucking infuriating how well you at least portray to know me. I will commend you. I do not intend to release the Plague Weaver. I know some who would. But one is in the abyss. The others are only just figuring out where to possibly start looking. But since you were the one who removed the Jade Stone from the Vigil Crypt, they're going to be quite disappointed.
Yes, which brings to reason why I offered the stone. My party's not capable to handle what's to come. I know that better than anyone. But in time, at least if I can buy some time, I know whatever happens I can handle.
Would you that my trophies?
The rod. Things happened that even I don't feel like I could have prevented. It just draws concern, is all.
The Rod of Resurrection. It's a deal, Weaver.
Very well.
And he holds
Have
out his
yourself
hand.
a deal. Weaver will
He
shake
holds
on
out
it.
his- And you feel as something appears in your hand. As you kind of grasp, you now notice you are holding the Rod of Resurrection, and you see as Aniarch brings his hand away, he holds the Jade Keystone. He looks through it, almost admiring the way the light passes through it. He gives it a little shake and chuckles. Oh, you don't like that quite. You do not quite like that, do you, darling?
He's evil.
Don't you just love fucking with the chosens of the gods? and you see a contract appear before him. I, Aniarch, Lord of the first layer of Hell Avernus, call this pact amended. And he snaps his fingers, and it goes up in flames. Meanwhile, Artminas, as you're sleeping there, you just hear, and you look and you see Yalder sitting up.
Yalder? Hello?
I feel a little nippy. You see him kind of bundle up in the blanket a little more. Odd feeling. Sorry, I think it was a nightmare. And he lays back down. And then back at the manner of manipulation. There you are. Your precious carriage driver, freed of his subservience. And you, Eva. That has to be probably one of the best pact amendments requests I've ever received. I thank you.
Yes, well, I'd rather a devil not spy on me.
Spy on you. Oh, that's right. I spy on everyone.
Yes,
Well, everyone I can.
well, if I was you, just a small touch of advice. I would steer clear from spying on me or my party.
I'll do what I can. No,
I won't be so understanding the next time.
you threaten me like you're a god. He's
No,
quite a funny
I
one,
threaten
Abiel.
you like I'm a man.
Yes.
I don't
He
put
leans
faith in
down
the
a bit.
gods.
He leans down and gets his face right up in yours. Trust me, I don't. And threatening me like a man, while commendable, it doesn't get you far in the hells. Well, gentlemen, he backs off.
I had one question.
Oh, come on, Savia. What can I do for you?
What do you know of Lumen?
The fallen champion of Foa, a planar, or planetar, who betrayed her. Scattered into the stars, slowly fell to the earth. Spent some time occasionally attempting to reform. Nothing big, though.
Anything
Less.
recent?
Well, there was the time he burned down all of Hisu. But that was because he was incomplete. Merged with someone who did not expect the power that would come with it. I believe your
Right.
father is holding, well, I say father, Zenon. I believe he's holding some pieces of him hidden within the catacombs beneath the church.
Thank you.
And if I do recall, last been at Arvenfell this whole time.
Could you repeat that? I didn't. You cut out.
Have
a
you been in
little
Arvenfell this whole time?
bit.
Since the encounter with Commodore Billy?
Um, Yes.
Someone looking like you was spotted in Naerym about
Yeah,
a
damn it.
couple days ago. Hmm. That's as far as I know without giving you... That's as far as I can give you without requiring something of my own.
I see. The information you have provided is appreciated.
I can give you this, though. If anyone would know what to do, it would probably be the Dragonborn. Out of all the mortals, he's one of many whom I tried to persuade, but no luck, not even a bit.
It checks out.
He has my respect for a mortal, but do not think that doesn't mean that I'm fighting for control of his soul. Foe has her clutches on that one, though. And it seems you're not the only one. He's not the only one intertwined in all this, Aviel.
I'm not sure what you mean.
In time you will. He pats you on the shoulder. Try and get your rest. New Year's is coming up. I do hope you both get a time to enjoy the festivities. Ta-ta. And you see as the visage of Aniarch and the manner of manipulation fades away. And in each of your hands, like one in one of your hands, each of you, is a muffin.
See a baker?
Weaver's just going to hand the rod over to Aviel, along with the muffin. Excuse me, I will be...
My hands are a little full.
You're holding two muffins and a rod.
Yup. I feel like this is an innuendo for something.
Lapis,
Anyway.
go home.
Excuse me. I'll be going back to my room. I lost my appetite.
Alright. Rest well.
Remember, not a word.
Of course.
Aviel, do you by chance say goodbye to the muffin?
When Weaver's gone, yeah, he'll take like a little nibble of one of them.
It's devil food. Devil food cake. And the muffin.
Double food cake. You're
He'll eat
hilarious.
the rest of both of those muffins.
He
You gain
likes
2
his
temporary
food.
hit points.
Yippee!
And as you all settle in for the night, and you take your long rest, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ah.
Fuck.
Alrighty.
That
well,
entire session was a singular
Miles-
evening.
goodbye,
That was insane, bro.
all.
You